listen, trying to understand women, this is my perspective. Trying to understand a woman because women naturally are complicated, are emotional, which makes them beautiful creatures. Understanding a woman is trying to figure out what color the letter seven smells like.
Wait,
Exactly.
but but wait, women aren't that hard to figure out though. Persephone, welcome in, love.
Okay, first of all, Quint or whatever your name is, you need to get some different glasses because you can't read, honey, because your information is totally wrong. Okay, us women are easy to deal with if you follow the rules. We tell you the rules every day. Okay, have respect, show us love, communication.
Love that.
Okay, every once in a while, tell us how beautiful we are. Give us some sweet compliments, even though you don't want to. It's that simple. It really freaking is. Make sure we got everything we need, especially when it's that time of the month. Make sure we got food, we got ice cream, we got chocolate, we got all our little favorite munchies. It's that simple. It's that simple. Not that big of a deal.
I agree with you 1,000%. Hey, it's the level up. Thank you for the level up, D Bossman. Squints, where's your shirt? Was it on the last time?
No, I send it to Jeff Bezos because I think that motherfucker's broke. No, Jeff Bezos, with like the inflation and the cost of everything. I don't know how that guy's still surviving. He must be really struggling. Oh my God, that's crazy. So I decided, like, a man of Jeff Bezos, since he's so struggling with Amazon and the cost of everything is just going up so dramatically. I said, you know what, I'm gonna donate a shirt to that motherfucker. Oh my God, there's a party I feel like there's a party in my pants after all these freaking gifts. Do you ever feel like that? There's a party in your pants and it ain't afraid to show it.
It's the gifts for me. Ah,
my pussy's wet and I know it.
Your what is wet?
Oh, sorry. That's too much.
Thank
In
you.
case you never met Squints, that's him, ladies and gentlemen. I think the time we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
We were trying to talk about relationships and who needs. Okay, let me ask you this: does somebody need to lead in relationships?
Hey, I can hear you over the damn music.
I like the music though. I like the music.
What's the question again?
Okay, goal completed.
You don't want to be talking in here? Damn, you're muting everybody with that party button, bro.
All right, we're staying on till 10:30. Thank you. So what Boss Man just did is he hit our goal. So everybody please hit a fave on Boss Man. He just hit our goal. So so we are we're oh shoot. I can't even put in I swear to God, this has never happened to me before. Let me start this over. He's like, ew. All right, guys. So listen, thank you. Big shout out to Boss Man. We are now staying on till 10:30. Okay. Just want to tell y'all we're staying on till 10:30.
Can I ask you what time it is now, sweetheart?
It is 9:30. So we got a good hour here.
Oh my God. We can do a lot in an hour. So how much do you charge an hour again?
I do not charge per hour.
Okay. So how do you charge?
I do not.
I don't charge.
I give it all away free to my man. That's But my question is, do we in relationships need people to lead, or can we really be equal?
No, we can't be equal. Equal rights equals equal fucking.
Yes.
Why follow somebody when you can be a leader? Don't be a follower, be a leader. If you can't be a leader, use the fucking GPS.
But The you know, in religious books and stuff, they say that women should follow men.
Are we talking about religion?
Well,
Don't
I'm
go
trying to
there
find
because people
out.
question your beliefs.
I'm trying to find out what people believe in the room, what y'all believe.
If I start talking about religion, I'll make y'all question y'all beliefs. So I'm gonna need to shut the fuck up for this one. Just saying.
What about you guys in the
Okay.
comments? What about you guys in the comments? What do you feel?
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. It is natural to follow the man as a woman, since he's got the role of the provider. And we're not talking about modern days. This role was bestowed to him a long time ago. So it is only natural, ain't nothing wrong with it. Squints, fuck you if you're next.
Mr. I like what Michelle said. It's natural for one person to be more of a leader, ebb and flow. Go ahead, Persephone.
Okay, so the way it says in the Bible, treat others the way you want to be treated. So I take that in relationship terms too. If you want to be treated as the leader, then I shall treat you as the leader. But when it comes time for me to lead, it comes time for me to lead, and you need to step down and let me lead. Certain situations depend on who should lead, but when it comes to certain, everybody has on what they're good at. Some people are good at cooking. Some people are only good at cleaning. Some people are only good at this.
I will silence it. I will silence it. I'm gonna take the box down and silence it because I do like the graphics. Hold on, Persephone. I want you to come right back and I'll take off the sound. I'm sorry, guys, because I'm loving this. I feel so appreciated right now. Big shout out to Boss Man and all the gifters. Really appreciate you guys for appreciating me. I feel very loved right now. All right, Persephone, please come back first and restart your thought. Oh, Yassine, welcome in.
Anyway, I'm gonna say one thing. So I'm Muslim, right?
Uh-huh.
So talking about leadership, look at it like an airplane. It needs two people to fly that beast. That's marriage. That's relationships. It needs a pilot and a co-pilot. Okay? And in terms of lead, in the household, that's the woman's kingdom. By all means, that's the woman's kingdom. She says the goddamn ceiling is on fire and it's not, you better say, motherfucker, Lord, it's dripping lava. That's her household. That's her kingdom. She leads. All right? Natural. Are you probably homeless, Mr. Perfect Son? I don't know. You don't have a household. Well, shit. Talk to me when you got one. Anyways, just treat y'all's women right. Love them.
Hi, Graceful.
Okay. You see, everything else, but the way you just said that makes you sound like you believe men are in charge when it comes to everything but the home. But what happens in a situation when the man is no longer capable of keeping the household? Whose job is it?
That's a good
It's the
question.
woman's job. The woman's supposed to back the man up at any time, and the man is supposed to back the woman up at any time. It is an equal communication and equal work. It takes both people to make a house work. It always takes a king and a queen, not just a queen, not just a king. Anytime we've just had a king or just had a queen, it falls. So it takes two.
Yeah.
In so many different ways.
I love that. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, is that wise? Welcome in, everybody. We're doing Lotus Lounge After Dark. And we're just, if you have questions you want to ask, feel free to ask them. Bouncers, reminder, do not kick anybody in the stream. Everyone is welcome here tonight.
Hey, Blue, ain't that what I said? You just repeated what the hell I said. But in nicer words. But that's what I said.
I seen you live on YouTube.
Also, the way I advertised it is,
I'm live right
you
here.
mentioned the Bible, I went from my religious perspective. So, just a reminder, bouncers do not kick unless it's yellow rose. Then by all means, fuck that bitch up.
Kick away, kick away. Everybody trying to split the baby, make a choice. Ah, that's like a Solomon reference, King Solomon reference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Eli.
Well,
Welcome in.
If you want to touch on this topic, you're gonna have a lot of different opinions, but somehow, some way, they all make sense, and it's gonna be hard for people to respect those opinions. I'd say ask another question and keep it away from religion. Religion always seems to bring the words out of people, and it ends in a shit show.
All right. Did the box break? I see somebody in line. I did actually want to hold on, the box broke. I did actually want to ask another question, being that we're talking about this. My question is, why are men not stepping up to the plate? They're not working as hard as women. They're not making as much as women. They're not going to school as much as women. They're not taking care of the kids as much as women. They're not providing as much as women. I want to know why. Why? That's my question.
I want to answer it so goddamn,
Go ahead. Exactly how you feel. You're not going to get kicked tonight.
it's not that. It's
Okay,
like,
look, Graceful said it's because women aren't requiring them to step up. And that's part of my thinking too, Graceful,
but again,
that
you're talking about your Western
yeah,
point of view.
that's what I'm talking about
See,
is Western.
it's-
I have to
I'm
talk
North
about
African.
right, but
I'm
but you're not in a North African stream, you're an American stream.
No, I'm just saying you are streaming, which makes it international.
Right, but
Has
the
to be
topics
different
are
places.
related to what I'm seeing and what I'm going through, which is Western culture. And like Graceful, I was thinking that women aren't, because women are making it easy for them, but should we also blame the women when they are responsible for
Which is like Western
themselves?
American.
It's not.
Basically,
It's a question, Larry. It has a question mark at the end. That's what makes it a question.
Women ask themselves every day, "I want my man to step up." It's either because they don't care, they don't want to, they're lazy, or you're not requiring them to. Like Graceful said, if you want a man to step up, you got to make him want to want it. He needs that want, that thrive, that reason to want to do something. That's the women's job to provide that to them. Just like it's their job, a man's job, to provide it to the woman to keep going.
But what if, right? Like, I think another thought that I have is that men waste time with certain women, because I notice like a guy could do so much for one woman and not do anything for other women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like, boss man, welcome in. Am I right on that though, boss man? Like, if it's the right woman, you would do it.
Definitely, I feel like it's who we choose. It's who we choose to. Like some women, you could be in a relationship with some woman and you feel like it's not worth you doing certain things for them. But you could choose a woman that you will do everything for them. You will send the nukes for them. You'll do whatever is necessary to protect them and be there, provide and take care of the whole entire family if you have to.
That's
It's
right.
just who you choose. You choose to be with someone. Like your man choose to be with you. It's his choice.
And he goes above and beyond. And other women that he's been with, they're like, why is he doing so much for her? But how do I, because remember, I'm a life coach. I talk to women all day. I try to help them with the relationships. How do I get them to see that point? Like, how do I get them to see that point? Because you know what I get? I get women, right? Clients that come to me, oh, he doesn't take me anywhere. He doesn't want to do anything. But when he was with his ex, he did such and such and such. What's up, Taylor?
And just swinging at you every time you swinging right back. Every time you get aggressive on the phone, I'm getting aggressive right back with you.
How old are you?
What? Why the fuck? I want to curse y'all, but I know you're gonna get them to bounce me.
Yeah, I will. But how old are you? You look like a little chubby gummy bear. It's so cute. You know what I'm saying? It's so cute. Yeah, that one will kick, because that's not an opinion that we disagree with. That's just stupidness. You know what I'm saying? But that was my question, because I do see women, right, that put up with a lot of stuff in relationships. Like today, I give a reading on TikTok, and I was telling the girl was like, what did she ask me? She said, is he gonna stop lying to me? And ooh, thank you. And I said, why would you put up with that? Hey, Lizzie. Lizzie, the question in the room is, why are men not stepping up? Like, why are women doing more, making more, going to school more, taking care of the kids more, all of that? That's my question in the room right now. Thank you, sis. And we're having a lot of different things. One person said that the women aren't requiring them to step up, which I agree with. But then I also want to know, why don't men have that like internal drive that women have? You know what I mean? Like, I had an ex, the guy I was with for 5.5 years. He went through like this depression where he wasn't doing anything. He was just like laying around the house and whatever. And then he was trying to explain it to me like I would understand. And I was just like, I cannot, even if I'm in a depression, I cannot just lay around the house and do nothing. I got kids to take care of. I got bills to pay. I got food to make and clothes to wash. And I said, I don't know how you guys get to do that. Just lay around and take all the time in the world. Like, what's what's going on? So many people setting boundaries that have zero consequence. Oh, Blaze, you did right with that one, sir. You did right with that one. Why are we setting boundaries if we're not setting? Why are we setting boundaries if we're not going to punish people? Sounds like he was enabled. But Larry, if you had a female who's going to do everything for you, what motivation do you have? Let's go. What motivation do you have to do better or be better?
They don't play video games, let mommy and daddy take care of them. And they'll just do what they do, let the women do what they have to do, go to work. Even if, like, the men sit home, they don't even watch their kid. That's the problem. They want to be baby Hueys. You want to be a baby Huey? Go back home. You want to be a man? Take up and be a responsible person.
That part.
You have a child, you have children, you have a wife, or whatever you have. Be a man and step up. I mean, I'm 55. I went through a lot. It's hard to teach these young kids today because they just don't want to do nothing. They want to be in a romper room. That's all it is. It's romper room today. That's how I look at it.
Well said, right? And because it sounds good, convincing ourselves. Ronald, welcome in. How are you?
How are you?
Okay. What would you like to contribute to this topic?
I've only been here for like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess
Yeah,
you're
I'm saying and talk shit.
are you drunk?
No.
Oh, you just like that normally?
Want me to be?
Oh, okay. I really thought you were drunk. I didn't know this is how you are normally. Damn. Yeah, why jump in the box then? Is the question in the room if you didn't know what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, 15 seconds. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, but I only have 10 seconds anyway. But what are your goals in life and where do you work? And if you didn't meet your goal, what do you think your goals will be? And also stay in here for like 5 minutes. Maybe.
I work at a strip club and my goals, I meet them every night because when I get on that pole, I work that pole. I work that pole like it's nobody's business. So I make my goals every night, sir. Huh. Nobody put baby in the corner. And I do that in 10-inch stilettos. Yes, but those are my goals, is to hit the pole. The goal is to hit the pole and make it roll. You understand? Okay, next question. Does anybody have a question you guys want to bring up? I swear to God, it's only a Wednesday night.
Yo, you cannot get on a pole.
Why I can't get on a pole?
Fall off the top.
Are you body shaming me?
Guarantee it. You're so full of shit.
Are you guys? Don't kick him. Don't kick him. Wait, are you body shaming me? And you look like where's Waldo?
So what? I guarantee you, motherfucking ass ain't a pole. You fall.
How are you cursing and you missing syllables?
I am Waldo. What the fuck would I look like?
How are you cursing and missing syllables? Did you go to school? Or are you in one of those states where you fuck your sister? I'm just asking. Are you from West Virginia? You look like you're from West Virginia.
No, where I'm from, I'm Italy.
Oh God, is that why you smell so bad? Is that your top lip or your coochie?
At least I don't lie about being on a pole. The only pole
Yeah.
you've been on
At
is
least I
fucking
don't lie about being normal.
night.
At least I don't lie about being an alcoholic. You know.
Okay, first of all, don't kick that dude out. I got something to say to him. That's my girl right there. Don't talk shit to my girl because you will fuck around and find out with the wrong motherfucking
You gonna
person.
fuck around and
Okay?
find out.
Okay. Second of all, okay, anybody else comes in here and talks to Uma like that, you're gonna have some problems.
You know what it is? He's mad because he got embarrassed. I notice when men get embarrassed, they start like.
And they talk shit. They talk shit. Yeah, they get
Mhm.
fucking mouthy. Yeah, they do. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? If my crippled ass can work a fucking pole, so can she.
I'm dead. Let me drink.
And I'm sorry, but I see some pretty damn big ass fucking women working a motherfucking pole. It don't matter your size. Just matters if you got the strength enough to do it.
And not only that, I could lose this weight. You cannot lose that ugly, sir. That you gotta live with the rest of your damn life. It's a shame. It's such a shame. But anyways, back to the topics. Where are we at with it? I don't even know now. All right. All right. All right. Do we dare jump in? I'm so afraid to jump in on stuff right now. Because, you know, it'd be one of them things. It'd be one of them days. Let's get off of love and relationships for a while because we've been doing it like every night. Mega, what's up? Everybody, great. My new topic is, should we do away with the death penalty?
It's all the time I got. That was too broad. I thought you had something else to say.
That's it. Should we do away with the
I don't think nobody's supposed to die. No, that's too strong. That's almost like talking about Michael Jackson. No, yeah, the death, yeah. If you did something wrong, I think it's time to get out of here because you're messing up the world, the earth.
Okay, so you want the death penalty.
I think
Persephone?
Okay, on the death penalty, as a domestic violence survivor, I can't talk, a sexually abused survivor, abused by my parents sexually, I'm going to say for anybody who commits a sexual crime of any sort, okay, should get the death penalty, especially on children. Anyone who thinks that they can hit on somebody and get away with it for no reason to the point of killing them or almost killing them should get the death penalty. Anyone who commits murder should die themselves because they should not be able to walk away free. They should not be able to live in a room with free food, free air conditioner, free heat, a free bed to sleep in while we pay for it.
Okay. We got it. Thank you. Christy, welcome in. Mega, what are your thoughts?
No, bring her back because I understand it. I didn't understand it. I don't know if I agree or disagree, but when somebody do something outside of grown-up power and you take advantage of, I don't know if a woman or a kid or whatever, I think that's disrespectful. That's not manlyhood. And I don't know how to go with that. But I wanted to hear what she was going to say. She didn't finish. And I really would like to understand her standpoint.
Well, she did say, like, she was very specific. She said, like, people who mess with children, sexual abuse, like she didn't say everybody, but like certain people should get the death penalty because they shouldn't like be able to stay and have like a clean bed and a food and, all of that. Boss man, welcome back.
I had to change my hat for you.
I like it.
But anyways, I think that penalty is too easy. It's easy way out. Like no, like I understand where she's coming from. It's harsh of a crime to even think people like that exist. But when you put them in jail, they in jail here in their mind, and that's hard to get out. It's something that they have to live with for the rest of their life. Just give them a death penalty is just like, all right, I'm gonna die today, and this is it. But when you put someone in jail, they got all the time to think about what they did wrong and what they could be doing out. That's more.
So are we saying that like being imprisoned is worse than death for a person mentally?
Yes.
Yeah. Because then if you die, you don't really care anymore. That's a good point.
Life is easy.
That is a good point. Kane, please. Welcome in. Go ahead, Persephone.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I get what he's saying. To a certain extent, I agree on, sitting in jail messes with people mentally. But don't you think that they should be working for the place that they're living? If we got to work for what we own, don't they? They got a free roof, a free bed, they get free food. Don't you think maybe we should bring back some harsher punishment and just set us sitting in a room all day?
So Blaze said the taxes would be better off spent on homelessness, family services. But then Michelle said it costs the same thousands of dollars to unalive someone as to house them. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So why not keep the death penalty and get rid of the people who are sitting there mooching off of us for nothing and give it to the people who actually want it and need it?
So prison like rehab.
Damn, I thought I was saying, but anyway, but it's like no, jail, prison, or whatever that is. I don't want to go there. I've never. That's not my. What do you call it? Occupation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that. And it's like, I have nothing for guys, women who like that just say that the world owed them something, and it's like I don't agree with that. And it's like, no, when you do something bad, I think that you deserve what you get.
Okay, in the history of death penalty, has there ever been someone who was given the death penalty that actually was proven to be innocent after? Does anybody know?
Yes, there was actually two.
God.
Two. That after the fact were proven innocent. Yes.
Okay, that's rough, guys. That's rough.
But that was back before we had technology. Okay, first of all. That was back before we were more advanced and could do more DNA tests and so on and so forth on skin cells and so on and so forth. But, it's not just men. It's women who abuse children, who beat them, drown them in a bathtub, all the crazy stuff, throwing them off a bridge. You should be punished for leaving your kid anywhere. If you get caught leaving your kid in the car, that right there should be death, because you're basically giving that kid death. You could have killed that child. That's attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. How can you sit there and say, "Oh, I forgot my kid"? How? I'm a mother. There's no way in heavens, no way on this earth I would forget my child. Don't make no sense.
I always wonder about that. Bruce, welcome in. 195 people. Wow.
Interesting, the conversation. I totally agree with her. Not that anybody cares what I agree with, because my opinion is just my opinion. If you forget your child, well, some people have mental disabilities. So, and you know, life is what it is. And some people that are forgotten become the strongest people on earth. And like, you can go through history, and I ain't talking about 1990 or 1980. You can go back 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing new. So why are you guys dwelling on it? Why don't you do something about it?
Oh,
And
wow.
it's the people that don't care. And some people have disabilities, and we need to be loving and caring to each other. And
I'll say this. It's not about you left a lot of years out, but I don't really. I got mixed kids. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't care about what nobody thinks about me. My homeboy was like,
Death penalty.
I brought a girl home from college. She was a white girl. And it was like, shit, how we gonna slay her? And I'm like, what?
Oh, my.
Oh, that's my girlfriend. I brought her home to meet my parents, and that's what we doing. It was like, oh, what? You brought the white girl home, and it's like we gonna have a party. It's like, no, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I lost friends off of that.
Yeah. Like,
No, that's not what you say.
that's crazy. Did they just automatically assume she was going to be a slut?
Yeah, automatically.
Well, that's new to me. Edward, welcome in.
Interesting. I actually have something to say. You know, there's a lot of people that I've seen that are out on the streets that contribute to this, not giving a crap about life, some of them.
Okay.
And I just stopped helping because at this point, it's like, if you ain't going to help yourself, dude, then why should I?
You're talking about the homeless population.
Yeah.
But isn't it possible that they could just lose faith, right? Because those circumstances are so harsh. Maybe they lost faith along the way.
Yeah, I understand that, but if you're not going to bother to help yourself, then society isn't either. You have to actually put in the work yourself. So if they want help, they have to put in the work to get that.
I just feel like that's so hard if you're hungry and you're cold and you haven't had sleep in like 3 weeks, right? I don't know where I would find the energy, honestly.
it's true. He had a valiant point there, and it's interesting because if you were walking in the desert, you found a little child or a grown man, whichever, would you help them or would you walk by them? Good question. And you only had this much water. What would you do?
I don't think I'm not a martyr, so I can't help people and deny myself. I'm not Joan of Arc.
I didn't ask if they're helping themselves. I mean, they're dead.
I-
They're laying there. They were helping them. They helped the whole universe, not the world, the whole universe. What would you do? You don't know what they did in their past. What would you do to a human being or an animal? It could be a monkey. What would you do? Would you help the monkey out? Don't lose race. Would you help the caterpillar? Did you ever take a caterpillar?
I would not help somebody without helping. If I'm safe and I'm hydrated and I'm nourished and I can help, then I help. But I don't ever help people over myself. What does that say when you don't have enough self-love for yourself? Go ahead, Persephone.
It's not that. Here's the thing, and I've learned this from being homeless. Okay, I wasn't homeless because I didn't care, because I didn't want to work. I was homeless because I was running away from domestic violence. Okay, I didn't have the money to put down on an apartment
Right.
or a home. I was a single mother, homeless with a child. Okay, that's why there's people out there that help, because they care, because not everyone that is homeless is a drug addict or an
Correct.
alcoholic. Okay, a lot of them are veterans most of them in the U.S. are veterans because they can't afford the price of living. They can't.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's kind of stupid. And I'm not saying she's stupid.
No, you're saying what she's not her, but what she said. What
She said.
what is
Hey, my it's not my favorite movie, but I can call it my favorite movie. The Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh yeah. That's a good movie.
And when I seen that, I before Will Smith or whoever made that movie, I already been through that. And it's like I understand women. I was raised by a mother. But it's like everybody got so many excuses. And it's like, no, I already tried it. Not even tried it. Hey, my son is on the couch right now. And I'm surprised he ain't popped up. But he's like,
Athena, the question is about homelessness. Go ahead, Bossman.
Homeless is like one of the serious issues that we have in our hand here in the state. I feel like, you know, you can have everything today and you can lose everything by tomorrow.
That part.
So appreciate what you have now and be selfless.
You're welcome.
And help one another, because tomorrow you do not know who's going to help you.
That's a very good
Just
point.
like, you know, you can see a crackhead down the street today and you can make fun of them, but hey, tomorrow that could be you. Because a lot of people is good people. They fall into those bad life because they lost parents, they lost, you know, everything. You know, it's easy to lose faith, you know, but we got to encourage one another to get in track, to get in order. You know, the best thing that you have is family.
Amen.
You know.
Well, some of us don't come from great family, but we can create our own families. Like you guys are my family, right? Because my original family, well,
I'm gonna have to comment on that family stuff. You know what? The best thing you got? It ain't family. It's someone that cares for you. I'm out. I'm dropping.
you dropped the mic. Athena, welcome in, love.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? I like this discussion because I was a social worker working with homeless, and I actually operated a day center for homeless.
Okay, we have
in
questions.
County.
We have questions for you. So I'm gonna take the. Can you come in the regular box? Are you okay with that?
Oh, I don't have that many answers, but I'll try.
We're just gonna try a conversation. Okay, I'm gonna take this box down. All right, welcome in everybody. This is Lotus Lounge After Dark, controversial topics. Bouncers, please, a reminder, do not kick anybody from this stream unless it's like, you know, it's just straight trolling or being disrespectful. But if they have differing opinions, that's okay. If they curse, that's okay. If they come at me, that's okay. I don't really care. You know, now how this is going to work. I'm going to have all of the boxes filled. Everybody can request a box. After you finish talking, I'm going to take you out the box and keep the spot open to anybody who wants to jump in. If you want to come back in, come back in. All right. And please, guys, when you request the box, please do not try to talk over each other. Once I get everybody in the boxes, I'm going to start the first question geared to Athena, because now we got a social worker in here. So if you guys want to come in, request the box. All right. The first question I have for you, because we're trying to figure this out. The majority of people that are homeless, is it veterans, women escaping domestic violence, crackheads, people who are lazy, who just don't want to work? Like, what is your opinion? Your opinion?
Yeah, I don't think it's just because of sometimes it doesn't have to necessarily be a situation like that. I don't know the statistics, but what I do know is that it doesn't have to be necessarily because, you know, of something. Like some people actually do, like sometimes even like have that lifestyle and they choose it, you know, sometimes.
Okay,
right?
so we
But
have
we have veterans, we have domestic violence, mental health, a lot of mental health issues,
a lot.
things like that too. But they are some of the sweetest people that I ever worked with in my entire life. More humble, more giving. They're just, you know, they take care of each other, and it's like a community out there. Like we gave them a voucher. We said, you know, you guys can stay in this area overnight, and they all helped each other that night. It was like the way that they care for one another, the strength that they have, the resilience. My God, it's like a totally humbling experience to work with that.
I love that.
They have a lot of cities in your area will have like homeless counts, and these homeless counts, you will be driving around in your car and counting how many homeless are. And for Thanksgiving, you guys, if you guys go to volunteermatch.com, there's going to be opportunities for you guys to go take food and make food and then deliver it to where the homeless are. Like I did that by myself. It was like super, super, fulfilling to do that for yourself to help. I think that, you guys could look for that. I go to gobblegobblegive.com and go to volunteermatch.com, and I'm sure it's in your city too. But I think what we could do is we could all do our part, because they're helping each other out there in the streets, and so it's tough. It's a really tough lifestyle.
That's what I figured. Persephone, go ahead.
Thank you.
Athena, nice to meet you. Y'all can just call me Blue. You don't have to call me.
Oh, Blue. Okay.
Everybody calls me Blue. Athena, I was homeless, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I was homeless back to back for about 4 years.
Wow.
With a child, and I'm disabled. I have epilepsy and some other health issues. Some of it's from a domestic violence. The reason I was homeless was running away from my partner at the time. And literally people looking at me, because I was all beat up, lost a bunch of teeth and everything. Oh, well, you're a drug addict. I was like, I'll do a hair follicle test, piss test, whatever you want me to. I ain't never touched drugs in my life, and it took a while, and I finally, found the right people. But people in this world just don't care anymore. They don't care about other people. But what they don't realize is it takes an army to build a village. And when you're homeless and you're out there in a homeless, in a homeless group, and you take care of each other, you're making your own village. You become a family. And the thing is family doesn't matter if you're blood or not, because when it comes down to it, and you read religion, you read into everything else, we all came from the same place at one point in time. Whether it's religion, history, science, whatever, we're all related in some form or fashion, whether it's religion, whether it's culture, skin color, whatever. We're all family, and we need to learn to accept each other for who we are and take care of each other. Whether, they get on your nerves, some people get on your nerves. Some people piss you off. Some people, do stupid shit, but you still love them.
That part, that's family.
That's how your kids, they may look at you and be like, Mom, I hate you. 5 minutes later, Mom, I need you. Da, 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 da. That's what family does. We're humans. We got the tongue of a snake. We talk all kinds of shit. We really do. When we're mad, we talk out of anger. When we're happy, we talk out of happiness. When we're in love and all passionate and, emotional and everything, that's all we talk about is love. Oh, I love this, I love that. That's just how humans work. It's what's tearing this world apart is a government that doesn't care. A government that doesn't take care of the people who fought for our freedom. Okay? For women, they don't fight for women like they should. The man who gave me a brain aneurysm and paralyzed me on my left side and put me in the situation I'm in right now never went to jail. They don't help women like they say they do. They don't help kids like they say they do, because nobody cared that me and my child were homeless. Wow. And it took me working my butt off and begging people for help to get up off my butt, to be able to get off the street. It's not as easy as people think it is. Especially when you have a kid that you got to take care of and you can't afford daycare. Daycare shouldn't cost anything for a single mother or a single father. Because
can I ask you something? Before you keep going so long, what did you do?
Actually, I've done a lot of things. I've worked in multiple nursing homes.
No. I'm talking about in the relationship. Yeah, I ain't asking for your resume.
Wait,
What
wait,
does it
wait.
do in that relationship for you to be in the situation that you're in?
I
Wow.
didn't do anything.
Wow. Mega, that's even a stretch for you.
He's an Army veteran. Thought he was all good. He was a great guy at first, and then he ran into the wrong people and started doing methamphetamine, started shooting it and snorting it, and became very violent. Me and my daughter literally were walking on eggshells. He beat my dog, my service dog, to death. Okay, in front of my 6-year-old child.
Wow.
While I was in the hospital fighting for my life because I was one of the first people with COVID, and I ended up with staph, sepsis, and double pneumonia from it. And
I asked you another question. How do you know you was the first person with COVID?
because that's what I was told. I don't know I was the exact first. I was in the genre of the first people. I was living in North Houston when all this happened, and I got diagnosed with COVID before they came out that COVID was COVID.
Can I say something else real quick too?
One second. I just wanted to give Bossman because Mega just skipped over Bossman. So let me have Bossman, and then I'm going to go right to you, Athena. Right to you.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
It's sad that you had to go through what you went through, but would you agree that the guy that did all of that to you, he needed help? And
That's the thing. The reason I stayed for so long. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm a cancer. Cancers are very forgiving, caring, loving people.
Very
That's
true.
what I do. I worked at Salvation Army. I care for people undoubtedly until you completely. I know I can't do anything anymore. There's nothing I can do with my power. I will try my damnedest to help you in any way possible, whether it's mentally, emotionally, whatever I can possibly do. And I did. I took him to the VA. I called for welfare checks. I called the cops telling them, take him to the hospital. He needs help. He's on drugs. He won't go to the doctor. He won't go to rehab. Nobody would help me. I literally got told by the Houston PD in Harris County, we're not your marriage counselors.
yeah, like one of those things that, like, would you agree that you could have distanced yourself away from that situation? You know, because you have a child. You know.
See, at that time, babe, I was going through finding out that I had cancer.
Oh,
so
girl.
I wasn't working, and he was the only one bringing in any money.
Damn.
Okay. And my daughter's father is a drug addict too. So I couldn't go back to him. Wasn't involved with my family. I have no family to speak of except for my child that I claimed. So it was literally me and my child. I had no brothers. I'm an only child. I have no brothers or sisters. I have nothing. So it took me and my child is now 16. And I promise you, she sees somebody sitting on the corner, if she's got a bag of chips,
She gonna give it to them. That's the thing. Athena, for welcoming everybody. Blue, who is Persephone, was talking about her experiences as a homeless person on the street. And Athena is a social worker that has worked with homeless populations. Athena, go ahead, love.
Oh, I was just saying, like, just in California, like the biggest reason for homelessness is like the lack of affordable housing, because and there's so many people like who need the house, but the rent prices are so sky high that people can't even afford it. Even if you're, like one bedroom apartment out here is like $2,000 to $3,000. Who can afford that kind of a rent, right? And especially if you lose your job and you don't have people around, it's not even, sometimes I tell you what, I met a lot of people at the day center who didn't even have, like, no, they wouldn't even meet criteria for having, like, housing. We help people here who have, mental health issues. We help place them in housing and things like that. But they didn't even meet criteria. Of course, like, sometimes, you could call it for depression, anxiety, but even our housing, like the government providing that amount of housing, even that's full. And even people will come every single day to get on the waiting list, and they say, "Sorry, our waiting list is full." You say, I need a shelter. And then people, when you go to a shelter, like it's so cold, right? It's so cold over here. They don't even have like, they have to sleep on the floor in like 30, 40, 50, 60 people on mats on the floor. They don't even have a place. And it's called the Cold Weather Armory.
Wow.
And Mercy House. Yeah, Mercy House helps them. Yeah.
I just wanted
like,
to.
they don't even have a transportation. I had to, like, during, look at this. Look at this, Uma. Look at this. I'm gonna tell you this story real quick, okay? And then I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be gone. During COVID, I waited up with one homeless guy from like till 1 in the morning at my day center by myself. I could have gotten like shot or whatever. I don't know what. I was just like in the house, waited all night for them to come pick him up because he had COVID. He was homeless and had COVID.
Wow.
And they didn't come and pick him up all night. So then I go with him to the hotel across the street, and I said, "I'm a social worker. Here's the money, and I want to pay for this guy's a hotel room for the night. Okay,
Wow.
I'll pay for it. Whatever. Here." And they said, "Go get the hell out of here." I said, "I'm the director of the homeless center across the street." They said, "Get the hell out of here." So I put the guy in my car, risked my COVID. You know, I risked myself getting COVID or shot or killed or whatever. I put the guy in the back of the car. He's like this. And I took him to the hotel myself. And then I paid for the hotel room and everything. I said, "If you trash the place, it's going to be on me." So the next day I went out and I had to take him, just the transportation to take him to a place where they're going to pay. They wouldn't even come pick him up. They have they have the hotel room, and there's no one to come pick him up or take him to the hotel, and they pay for that hotel room for they have COVID. So at least they try, but there's so many gaps and so much bullshit. You wouldn't
Red
even
tape.
believe. You
Tape.
can't even have like a place just like you have 60, 70 people in the room. You can't even find a place. You have to go on a waiting list for that. And when I was I had to stand in a line with one of my clients, like 3 hours. When I got to the front of the line, I said, "Here, this guy needs housing just for tonight, just for one night." They said, "Sorry, we're full." I said, "I've been waiting for 4 hours. You're not going to let him inside?" "No, sorry, we're full." "Just one night?" "No, we're full." And it's cold weather, right? It's a cold weather army. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to share that crazy
That's
story
wild.
that I put myself through.
Hi, Lily.
I don't
Homelessness.
care about
So
if
I just looked it
I don't
up.
have any kids. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a life. So if I died today, that would be okay with me. I'm the type of person that would just be going out and like, I swear, I'm not that. I'm like for the people. So if I'll go volunteer.
I just want to say,
give. Go to volunteermatch.com. I love all of you.
I just want to say that a 2022 study found that it is the West Coast that have homelessness rates 5 times that of other areas. They specifically said Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Very big homelessness problem over there. All right, who wants to say what next?
I don't know. Homeless. I don't know. Homeless is homeless. I mean, I think that's a choice.
Wait, how could you say homelessness is a choice when Blue just told you she had nowhere to go and she had to get away from her abusive ex?
What was that supposed to do?
I mean, I can still say, I mean, what did you do to your parents or your cousins, your aunties?
She said she was the only child. She don't have anybody. She said she didn't have any family. She said her man was beating her. You know, she had a child. She had to leave and she didn't have nowhere to go.
I'll tell you the whole story. My mom was with the man who abused me my whole life.
Why are you going down?
Did you hear what she said? She said that her parents sexually abused her. How could she go back to that?
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dealt with beating.
Her dad and her mom did that?
Are homeless though.
Okay. Well, I'm with you. No judgment. No judgment.
That is an alcoholic drug addict. He's literally been on heroin, coke, meth, anything you can think of, he's done it. So I'm not going to have my child around that. And if I put my child in that situation, why should I be a parent?
Right. I hear
You
you.
know, I don't want my child to go through the same crap I went through. So why do I want my child around my family?
You darn right. Full-face eviction,
You know,
stability, and
kind of
homelessness.
my story with my family was kind of a Cinderella story. I was the stepchild. I was the evil stepsister. I was the one who got treated like crap. I literally felt like Cinderella. I wasn't allowed to go to parties. I went to school, went to work, and came home and worked at home. I literally helped pay bills and then got kicked out of the house. You know, so when it comes down to family, I don't have family that's blood, except for my child. The only family I claim are the friends that I have that aren't blood whatsoever, because they care more than my own family does. You know, like today, I had a procedure done to find out what's wrong with my stomach because I've been having issues with my stomach real bad. And then Monday, I have a surgery on my face from where my ex broke my nose and I can't breathe. It's affecting my breathing and my sleep. So for 6 years
That's
now,
terrible.
I've been fighting to get better from being beaten by a dude
That's terrible.
who was crazily insane off of drugs and who chose to do the drugs. It was his choice. I tried to help him, but you can only help somebody so much before you can't do anything anymore. You know?
Did he have like PTSD from the military? Oh,
And because of
that'll
his
do it.
PTSD and the drugs, now me and my child both have PTSD to the point to where we have night terrors, insomnia,
Wow.
and literally are scared to death to go anywhere by ourselves. Like we go together everywhere because we can't do it. Like we're scared to death to go to Walmart, just to the corner store, anywhere by ourselves because we're afraid somebody's going to hurt us. I'm 41. I've been stabbed over 27 times.
Oh my
I've been
God.
shot. I've been raped, kidnapped, beaten till I couldn't breathe no more. I've literally been, and this is one of the things I tell in Crack and Stream. I've told in Crack and Stream. I'm 41 and I've died 26 times. I can sit here and tell you, life is a bitch.
A cat only have 9 lives. I ain't never heard nothing you said. That's too strong. That's too strong. That's too strong.
This man, I swear to
That's too strong.
baby Jesus.
I believe after everything I've been through, I believe I'm here to help people when they cross my path. And
Yeah.
I do everything I possibly can to help that person, even if it's just giving them a bag of chips and a bottle of water or a jacket to wear, you know, taking them to the homeless shelter like she did that one girl, taking them to the hospital. Their cars broke down, helping them get their car fixed, you know, call AAA. They need some gas in their car. Go get them $5 worth of gas, put it in their car, then get them to the gas station, you know. Everything matters. Everything you do matters because karma's a bitch and karma's real. Karma floats around. So if
That's
you're
true.
disrespectful to one person, think how that person's going to treat the next person.
Yeah.
If you treat that person like crap, how's that person going to treat the next person?
That's very true.
Depends on our future. You know, if you treat them to be a
I'm trying not to say what I want to say. But I don't have anything bad to say, but it doesn't make sense. When what did you say was gonna make sense?
what doesn't make sense.
Bossman, did you want to say something?
Well, I wish you had a family. I really wish you did because me, I have mine. I have a family, and I feel like my mom lives upstairs. I live downstairs.
Nice.
I wouldn't done nothing without. I wouldn't be where I'm at without my family.
Amen. You got a good family.
Here, we don't value family as we should.
You cut, hang on, Boxman, you cut out. What?
I feel like sometimes we, as a human, we don't value family as we should. And then when we lose them, and know who to go back to. And you know, I hope that you could cope with everything that had happened in your life, and I hope your kids as well. And I hope you build a family of your own, that you find your trust back.
Working on it.
And I hope that happens to you.
And I appreciate your words. I appreciate your hospitality, your kindness. You're a very sweet person, and I don't see that very often, so I appreciate that. A lot of people criticize me because they don't know what it's like to walk in someone else's
Shoes, exactly.
You know? And the saying, don't ever judge a book by
By
its
its
cover,
cover.
is so true.
Yeah.
So true. Because if you were to see me out on the street, you'd think I was nothing, nobody, you know? But just going up to somebody and saying, hi, how's your day? You never know how much that really means to somebody, especially. Yeah. Walk up to somebody and just be like, hi, how are you? How's your day?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. I hope you have a blessed day. You know, that means so much to people because they could be going through something that you could never understand. You know,
That's true.
Telling a stranger, man, I don't know if anybody told you today, but you know what? I love you, dude. I love you, man. You're an awesome person.
Just because.
It means more than you'll ever know because sometimes that person ain't heard that in years.
That's true. You know, that's actually very true. I'm a massage therapist, but I do mostly my other things. Oh, 1 second. And I had an older woman that used to come once a week for a massage, and she didn't have like any problem areas or anything. And I asked her one time, I said, you could come to like once a month. And she said, I come for the company. And my husband died, and I haven't been touched in ages. And it just feels comforting to me. So I just thought that was, go ahead, Mega. I thought that was really sweet, It's like, wow.
Yes, and it's true. When you don't feel that love from your child or from your significant other for so long, whether it's dad because they got to go to the military or there's so many different circumstances. They got to go out of town for a month or something because of a job. You get lonely, and lonely is the killer. Silence is a killer.
That's the thing, is the loneliness is what makes people trip up. Mega?
What causes a lot of mental issues is feeling like nobody cares. That's the main cause to a lot of mental issues, is feeling lonely and like nobody cares. Most suicides are because they feel like they have no other choice and nobody cares. Nobody cares if they live or die. It's not going to hurt anyone. I've heard it so many times. Like I said, I worked at Salvation Army. I worked with veterans. I did a lot of social work, working in rehab centers and nursing homes and stuff. And I promise you, I don't care how young they are, how old they are. Say hi to them. Say, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so handsome.
Let me ask you a question. Did you trick yourself?
What do you mean, did I trick myself?
That was the question.
Trick. I don't know what that means.
What do you mean trick?
You mean did I sell myself?
No, you help all the veterans and everybody, and that's what your job. And it's like, did you trick yourself?
How am I tricking myself by helping others?
Yeah. What?
If you're helping people who need help, and then all of a sudden you need help, and did you trick yourself?
No, I didn't trick myself, because you know what? Some of those people I helped came back and helped me when I needed it.
I smoke a bag of that, and I don't even smoke weed.
No, I don't touch anything except for my prescription drugs. I got enough problems with me. I don't need no more. But no, I don't believe in tricking. I don't believe in that kind of karma, because I believe that if you help somebody, it comes back to you tenfold.
Mm-hmm.
There's good karma and there's bad karma. If you do something good, it comes back to you tenfold. If you do something bad, it comes back to you tenfold. You know? And, you know, I've never treated anybody, you know, with disrespect unless they did it to me first. And that's just how I believe.
What
You
about
call me a
that?
bitch, I'm gonna call you a bitch right back. You call me a hoe, I'm gonna call you a nasty asshole right back. You
But
know?
what about second?
Nothing won't be nothing. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. You want to see the good of me? I'll show you the good of me. But once you cross that line, I can be the biggest bitch you ever met.
Yeah, but what about second? If you want to be the good person?
Oh, I am a good person, and I'm always going to be a good person.
No, that's not what I said. I said, would you be the good person? You said you want to call whatever you said. That's what you want to do. You want to be the good person?
Yeah, I want to be a good person.
Okay, so why I gotta go to the matter of whatever disrespect?
Why does it go that way? Because that's the thing. When it comes down to it, in life, I'm a good person. To people, I'm a good person. But when it comes, you have to learn to set a certain boundary that people can't cross to put you in that situation. And once they do try to cross that, you got to be able to put your foot down and say, no, this is my life. This is how I'm living my life.
Facts.
You don't have power over me.
Facts.
And that's what a lot of people in this world have lost. Is your
That's true.
life is your responsibility.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
You're the one with the power. And you have to learn to step up, even if it's a woman to a man, and be like, no, this is my life. You don't have power over me. I can walk away anytime I want to. If I haven't walked away, either you enjoy it or you're too scared to walk away because you're scared what's facing you on the other side.
Mm.
Now, I keep having these conversations. I need your help.
What's a PTSD called?
Okay. How can I help?
Helplessness.
No, not you. I don't even know how my damn finger. She know who I'm talking to.
Me?
How do I get in these damn conversations?
What?
Because I be trying to tell them I love them, but yeah, I already know what's going on.
Who?
You. I was trying. My finger won't even make my screen over there. Well, I guess it's over there. Yeah, right there. But I'm talking to you.
Yes. What's going on?
Why do I keep getting all these damn conversations? It's like I don't want to. Can I let loose?
Okay, hold on. Let me just read you because God knows.
Yeah.
God, remember to everybody, this is a no holds bar stream. So if you get triggered, the best thing to do is to leave the box, leave the stream, take a breather, come back the next day. All right. Blue, you good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
You good? Okay. You're going to tell me if you're not good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Go ahead, Mega. Let loose. You're red now.
Yeah. So it's like no, I'm not even mad at nobody being who they are. And
I
it's
hope
like
not.
everything we say is like something wrong with being a man. And it's like I don't understand how everything is a problem of what.
There's nothing wrong with being a man. It's how you present yourself that's the problem. Some men just don't know how to present themselves. They don't know how to actually say what they mean and not, do something else because they don't know how to show. Men were taught men don't cry. Men don't show emotion.
True.
Okay. Men don't speak what they, they hold it in and they hold it in.
I just cried yesterday.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
Hang on. When it comes to a man needs to learn there are times to speak and times to not. There are times to cry and times to not. Just like women do. Okay? A lot of women are criers. And I've told a lot of women, girl, grow a pair. Okay? Because you need to suck it up. You cry a little too much. Poor, poor, pitiful me. If you look at the world, poor, poor, pitiful everyone. It's not just you. You're not the only one going through hell right now. We all are. And I tell men the same damn thing.
I don't think so.
You got a problem, figure out how to fix it. There's always a way. If you got to discuss it with somebody, discuss it with somebody. Do it civil, though. Don't make it a fight, because all that leads is to violence. Somebody ending up in jail. Somebody dead. Somebody in the hospital. We don't need that. And that goes for women, too. It's not a whole man and woman thing. That's what a lot of people don't realize. We're all the same. We all bleed the same. We all piss the same. We all shit the same. We're all the fucking same. Oh, yeah, we are. We're all the same. Go ahead.
Oh, you cried in milkshake stream. Oh, Chris.
We're not the same. Women are women and men are men. I just want to ask you one small question.
Go for it.
Have you ever paid child support before?
I pay child support every day because I'm a single mother.
Oh shit.
Get it, girl. Ooh, that stung on you, Mega. Oh, God, that hurt. It's like a slap. She just slapped you out of here.
Oh, I guess she won, but it's
Mother with no man to support.
She don't have any kids, so she already said she ain't have no kids. So
Yeah, I have a daughter that's 16, and she's over there right now asleep. Almost seen her before. I have a daughter that is 16 years old that I've been raising since before she came out of my freaking stomach. Okay, before I gave birth to her, I've been taking care of her.
babies don't come out the stomach now.
He ripped to a freaking casino.
Babies don't come out the stomach.
I'm trying to be vague. Okay, they come out your pool hall, but I'm trying to be vague because this is not my stream. If this is my stream, I'd be more blunt.
But babies don't come out the stomach. I'm just trying to tell you that. I just know. I've been a father. I got 3 kids, and I know babies don't come out the stomach.
Come out your pool hall. Okay, and yes, sometimes they do come out your stomach. It's called a C-section, honey.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, they come out your stomach.
So, second of all, men and women are a lot alike because I'm sorry, if you look all over this world, I see men and women doctors, men and women teachers, men and women lawyers. We bleed the same, we shit the same, we breathe the same freaking air. We eat the same damn food all over the freaking place, okay? We are exactly the same. The only difference between a man and a woman, when it comes down to it, y'all got dick and a balls and we don't.
Okay, that's a new question in the room. Do you guys feel men and women are the same at the, at the core of it, or are we different? Go ahead. What do you guys think? Same or different? Boss man. Wait. Let me give, because boss man didn't get a chance now, y'all. Boss man, what do you start?
I think we different. We definitely different. Men and women is definitely different. Like even the oxygen in our body, it's more than a woman.
Okay.
So, but in terms of treating, I think we should all be treated equal.
All right.
But,
Blue? I mean, makes
I
sense.
believe we're all the same. We all got the same everything. We got the same heart, lungs, kidney, spleen. We got the same everything. We're completely the same. The only difference is our mentality. If you believe that your woman, okay, can go out.
And I got a dick. How's that the same thing?
That's what I said a while ago. That's the only difference. And actually, if you look at anatomy,
that's the difference. How you gonna make it a difference? How do you think the world keeps going round and around and around?
Women, okay, out of option, choose to let y'all penetrate us and give us children.
I'm old enough that I'm done with that. I got a son.
Okay.
I got two boys, 2 girls.
When it comes down to
No, now
all
my
a roof over their head and fed and clothed and
no, they know. My son actually want to take my phone and talk shit to you because you're not his mother.
no, I'm not his mother.
So wait, he doesn't. So he wants to talk disrespectfully to her. What about the fact that she's a woman? He don't believe in talking respectfully to a woman.
No,
I may not be his mother, but I am someone.
No, because we're not. I don't know why you won't allow me to talk and speak the way I'm talking. He sees the way you're talking. He has a whole nother perspective as whatever y'all perspective is supposed to be. And then now he want to be a young man at 24 years old, and he want to tell you his point of view, and then you don't want to listen to the point of view.
Oh no, you could put him in the screen if you want. If he's 24, you could put him in the screen.
Why you not listening?
You said he want us to hear, so we would definitely be open to hearing his perspective. Absolutely.
You want to get on this phone? He said, nah, he ain't got time for y'all.
Oh, the youth of today. The youth of today. There he go. Mega Millions Jr. Welcome in.
I don't agree that men and women are saying things. A lot of difference.
Okay.
That's all he want to say.
Oh, that's all he want to say. Okay.
That's it. That's it. He ain't got time for that shit.
Luggs said he's disrespectful.
Handle the whole thing. Nothing. Nah. So yeah.
He seems very disrespectful to older generations. Do you approve of that?
You can't talk unless you're gonna have the whole conversation. No, you're right here. It's live.
Everybody I'm working with is part of the older generation. I'm making it part of the generation.
First of all, I'm gonna be respectful. Son, what's your name? I got a son the same age. What's your name? Huh?
I said my name is Tiggy. What's your name?
My name is Alicia. That's my real name. Nice to meet you. You're a very handsome young man. Okay. There are differences. I will agree there are some differences between men and women, but let me ask you this. Can you ride a horse?
I want to do that. Not yet.
Okay. Do you know how to butcher a cow, a hog, a deer? Okay. Then what makes you better than me? Because I do.
Mm.
You know how to do. I don't know how to do that with you. You know, like you want me to name some things that I know that you have no clue about. Like, if you know, I can probably get you on sure. I don't know what to tell you. Gotta know about some hand tools.
Oh, I know about hand tools.
What you do? What you know about trades?
18-wheeler. I'm a Texas girl, first of all. I know how to live off the land. I know how to raise food to eat, whether it's animal or plant.
Hold on. I'm going to be the wrong guy for this. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a man out there who shut this shit down. I can't do it the right way, you know. But
I respect that.
You want to know why you can't do it? Because you're not with your dad.
You feel like you need a man? You feel like you need a man. What you want in life?
What do I want in life? Tell you the truth.
When you get the truth, what you need after that?
I got everything right now I need. I got my daughter, I got me, and I got my health.
So you needed a man for that?
No, I didn't need a man for that because I've been doing it for 11 years by myself.
I can fix all this. That's a child. She want to be in a man's position.
He is a man.
No, nigga, you're done. You're done. I already gave you opportunity.
I love you.
I love you too.
Aw. I like his perspectives because you know why? He is in his 20s. A lot of us are in our 40s. We need to like sometimes listen to the youth. Like we want to hear what they're thinking just to have an idea of what's out there?
I my ex-husband.
Exactly.
I have a 26-year-old stepson and a 28-year-old stepson. So when it comes down to it, I know the whole genre of all this. I got a 16-year-old daughter. I've got, I've raised a bunch of kids. I've helped a bunch of kids that aren't even my blood. I took into my home, and
I could tell because the way you talked to him was very respectful. And I think he appreciated that too. You know what I mean?
deserve the respect just like everyone does. Everyone has their own opinion.
That's true.
Everyone has, but the thing is, a lot of it has to do with how we're raised. Okay.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the raising of these kids. Put a 1 in the comments if you're a parent in here. You guys can request the box. Whoever, if you guys keep requesting the box, I'll revolve people in and out. For those of you that are parents, do you feel that, oh gosh, I don't even want to go there because that's just, that is just.
Nah, go strong. Go strong. Don't, if you ain't going strong, it don't make no sense.
That's why we love your show.
Yeah, okay. Do you feel?
Hang on, I gotta say one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know how you said the men's voice is Mr. Perfect? Their body hair and more prominent Adam's apple. Females tend to have more curvature bodies and everything else. Have you looked at our population lately? I'm sorry, but I also know for a fact, once a woman gets to a certain age, we start growing chin hair. We start growing a mustache. It's just not as prominent as y'all's, okay? We have hair on our bodies just like you do. It's just not as prominent because of one thing, testosterone. But here's the thing. We have testosterone in our system, just not as much as you do.
I think you answered the question why men and women are different.
Yeah.
But higher testosterone. So what should we do? Equal it out, give them a little bit more of us and give us a little bit more of them? To make it more equal, then would men look at us as equals? No.
Men and women will never be equal. I know it sounds like a little off, but it will never be equal. But we are living in a world where men and women, it's equal in society. But in terms of like a physical, like it's not. And mindset is definitely not. Nowadays, yeah, there's women that's working harder than men. She mentioned that earlier, which is true. Because a lot of women doesn't have that male figure now. So they feel like they need to go harder and harder. It's go hard or go home because they don't got nobody to protect them.
Okay, for a woman, I am 5'5", and I promise you, okay, I'm a stocky ass woman. Okay, I can handle my own. Mm-hmm. Yes, there are scrawny women out there, but there are also scrawny men. You know what that goes down to? That goes down to genetics. It doesn't have anything to do with chromosomes. It's called genetics. Okay,
that is true.
Women,
let me get a sweater.
If you pull up an anatomy scan of a man and a woman's dick is pushed inside, which is their uterus. Their ovaries are considered balls. They look just like y'all's. The only difference is
I can give you more game than that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can't use it. If you ain't been to school, don't say that. Stop it right now.
I have been to school, honey.
Stop it right now. Because I have more education than you have.
Wait. Why are we comparing education? What happened?
No, whatever she said. Genetics, she can't do that because I have more education than she has. You can't say that.
Wait, let's fact check that. Did you hold on? Let's fact check that. Mega, did you complete high school?
No, I just went to college.
Blue, did you complete high school?
Yes, with honors.
Did you complete college?
I didn't go to college because I did my training in high school.
Okay, so stop talking.
In high school.
Stop talking.
No, you're not listening. I didn't have to go to college because I did my college courses while in high school. I became a chef. I am a 3-star chef, a retired 3-star chef.
Goldie. Oh Lord.
Okay.
Fix it,
I've
Jesus.
also worked in the nursing field.
Fix it. So, Mega, did you go to college?
I just told you.
Do you have a diploma, graduating college?
Yes, I don't have a degree because it wasn't, but I was whatever it's called. I had the dream.
All right. So if she's a professional chef and you completed some of college, I think my opinion is that you guys are on par education wise. Nobody's ahead of anybody.
And what? But here's the thing. Even doctors can be considered dumb because they don't know how to use a freaking lawnmower properly. They're good at their job because they're taught that
How to do their
specific
job.
But that doesn't mean they know how to run a tractor. That doesn't mean they know how to freaking hoe a yard. That doesn't mean they know how to grow plants. That doesn't mean they know how to work on a car.
I like that.
But you have one specific training in college does not mean you're smarter than anybody. Until you know everything and anything on this planet, literally, basically being a computer, you're not smarter than anybody. You just are smart in your trade.
I can solve a bag of that. Whatever you want to do. Emery killed my granddaddy. So when you're doing heart surgery, his heart surgery is done the same way. It depends on the person or the procedure or how it works.
Depends on the situation that they're in, on how it's done.
That's not what I asked you.
Well, that's true.
I asked
It
you
depends
what.
on the person's situation.
No. You get too strong. I just asked you a question.
And I'm answering it. Every individual's symptoms are different. It depends on the situation.
All right.
On what procedure is done.
I want to quote Michelle. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Einstein said that. 06 said, where are we going with this?
A fish can't climb a tree. So I would never listen to a motherfucker who put some stupid shit out there like that. That don't even make sense. A fish can't climb a tree. So tell him to go back down. That's why he was third screen on what they call that shit?
I'm gonna let you gather your thoughts, okay? I'm gonna let you sit down and take a minute to gather your fucking thoughts because ain't nobody said fishes climb trees. Ain't nobody said that. Huh?
Well, hey.
Who that hurt my soul just now. That hurt my soul.
Water, how do we know they can't climb a tree? If they walk on land, how do we know they can't climb a tree?
We're gonna bring it to another question because my brain hurts too, Kyle. Mega be tossing my head up. Boss man, I don't even remember what question we were on. Yeah, and I'm not even high. Y'all just got me all tossed up. Okay. 06, help me. I need a topic. Somebody give me a topic before I unleash Mega Millions. And we like that wheel. Are we staying on till 11:30? Who's this? Are we staying on till 11:30? Y'all let me know.
Oma.
Yes.
We're gonna bring up the topic about how we raise kids.
Okay, thank you. Do men or women raise kids better? I don't want you guys to say it like I don't want to do the kumbaya. This is a controversial stream. I really want to know your opinions on this. Not scientific fact, not evidence, just your opinion. Do you think women make better caretakers for the children, or is it men? We'll start with Boss Man, then go to Mega, then go to Blue.
I think we do. I think men, like if you give a man opportunity to be what he wants to be, like to be a father, right? I would die right now to be a father to a daughter. I don't have a daughter. So there would be nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for my daughter. As a man, I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to work. I know how to maintain the whole house. I could do everything that women could do in the house. I don't want to do them, but I can do them.
Okay, thank you. Mega, what is your thoughts?
Oh, what I think? I don't think anything. I know.
Okay, what do you know?
Shit, I can show you, but I don't want to. It's like too much. You know what I mean? I got puppies. I got daughters. I got an ex-wife. I got everything, and it's like when I think about what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing for myself. I got come on.
I don't know. I don't know what we doing. I don't know what we doing out here.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know either. We in this boat together. We in this boat together.
All I know is I got to get up in the morning and go to work.
All I know is I need Jesus to fix it. Blue, what is your opinion about?
Don't do that.
I'm just saying. Blue, what is your opinion? Do men or women raise children better? He taken every last ounce of serenity from me. Serenity now.
I think that, okay, I'm a single mom. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. Okay, we're perfectly imperfect the way we were meant to be. Okay, so raising a child, I don't believe either does it perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. But just like there's no such thing as normal. None of us are normal. We're all mad here, just like freaking they said in the freaking movie. We all a little bit insane. We all a little bit crazy. We're all a little bit happy. We're all a little bit of everything. We all are. We have to be to deal with what we have to every day. I believe we do the best we can to do what we can to raise our children to be the best they can be.
I'm gonna tell you right now, for the most part, of course, we can't say everybody in the world, but for the most part, my opinion is that women raise children better. You know why? Because they came from us. And there is just something about when you make something, men, I know y'all ain't gonna get this, and that's okay. But when you make something and that thing is walking around in front of you, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I can't sleep until my children are home. I can't sleep until my man is home. Like, I don't feel complete until all my loved ones are in the house and safe. I don't see men giving two shits if the children or the wife in the house, if they're gonna sleep, they're gonna sleep. Y'all correct me on that. Oh Lord, 6'6" is in the building.
I told my dog that had the puppies, and I was like, they gonna have their little claws, and they gonna keep pulling them little titties, and they gonna keep, and then their claws come out, and then now they grabbing on them and they pushing, and it was like, she gonna get tired of this shit.
But guess what? We don't. We don't. Those little critters bite our nipples off. Do you know that?
That's what I just tried to tell you.
Yeah, but we don't get tired of it. We put up with that because we got to feed them or they die. 6, welcome in.
Y'all run away. You run away. Once them damn puppies get on your shit, and you run away with your nipples. I can probably tell you right now, you've never breastfed your kid.
I breastfed both of them. So how you feel? Stupid, right? Go ahead, Mr. 6'6".
No, I'm confused because he was talking about titties and puppies. She was talking about kids. So I'm trying to make sure I come in speaking on the right thing because we started out with kids and some kind of way got the puppies and nipples.
The question is, do women or men raise the children better? Blue and I believe women do. Mega feels men do. Boss man, I think you said you were men do. Go ahead, 6.
we can't say that men are most. You hear all these narratives on majority of the apps. If you were to take 10 streams, 6 or 7 of them, the consensus is that most men are dogs. Most men ain't shit. Most men are inadequate. Most men are emotionally unintelligent. Most men don't have a purpose. They don't have a vision, right? Now, all that being said, if we change the topic in those same 10 streams to our fathers in the home, hell no, they deadbeat. They ain't shit. Sorry ass man. They not around. Okay. So I would then take from both of those questions that most men ain't shit and most men ain't in the house. Okay. So is it fair to say that if most men aren't in the house, that the women are taking care of these kids? But if men are being raised by single mothers and growing up to be inadequate, they don't know their purpose, they don't know how to respond to shit because they act like women, they emotional as fuck. You out here, like you say, take your panties off. Well, he only has on panties because he's always been around a woman. So when we say that women raise kids better, I think it just depends on what exactly you're trying to get out of said kid. Do you care for child? Yes. Do you provide for child? Yes. Do you make sure these children have everything they need when it comes to clothing, food, all of the intangibles in life? Yes. But are they ready for good in regards to a mother raising a son? Hell no. Most mothers are not raising men and making them ready to walk out into the world to be men. They're just not.
Because, okay, I gotta say, he makes a point because a lot of women complain about men ain't shit these days, right? But those same men came from single mother homes.
There we go.
I never thought about that. Blue, go ahead. Mr. Six.
Okay, I kind of agree with you. That's what I was trying to say. I kind of agree with you, and I kind of agree with her. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a single mother, raising a daughter, but I'm raising sons who are now both in the military. Okay. I think it depends on the person because, like me, I'm a tomboy.
Right.
I do a lot of men's stuff. Like I said, I've broke horses. I wrangled cattle. I put dice, everything you can do. I've worked on cars, 4-wheelers, 18-wheelers. I fish. I hunt. I do it all. I taught my
Let's go. Shit.
But my question to you would be, did you not do?
But I teach my children. Okay, I teach my boys, I teach my girls, but I teach my children. The one thing that they need most is compassion.
The one thing I wanted to say, Six, is when I said women raise children better, I was coming at it from the point of view of a woman births a child. So when you birth something, like you have this maternal instinct, but raising a child and then making them into that adult, it's like different things. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about all the points.
Yeah, Blue, you're a bit muffled. You come in and out when you're talking.
Sorry, it's because I don't have my headphones on.
Oh, okay.
I'm a bit both. Okay, I birthed some of mine, and I didn't birth some of mine, but I love them unconditionally, no matter what. And I believe, I don't care if it's your child or any child, if you have something you can teach that child, teach them. Give them that opportunity to learn. Because here's the problem. The main problem with our children nowadays is they're not getting taught in school. School is failing our children. They don't get taught how to run tractors. They don't get taught how to build stuff. They don't get taught nothing unless it has to do with electronics.
So I agree in everything that you're saying in regards to the stuff that you do that would normally be men jobs. But even with you doing it, sweetie, you're still a woman doing it. You're not doing it as a man. When that car hood slams on your hand, you're going to react as a woman would, not as a man.
No,
when you're out there going, okay. So are you a woman or a man?
Woman.
I consider myself as a woman, but I don't. If you mean by
there's no but. See, this is where I think the confusion comes in with kids and their mothers, because If we don't do all of that emotional shit as men, we do it as it's logic. You are woman. There is no but. There is no well, could no. You are woman. So if you do, they will be seeing you as a mother. Okay.
I'm not just a mother. Okay, I'm a woman. I'm a daughter. I'm a mother. I'm a child. I'm a female. Okay, I'm a human.
Right, but nowhere in your genetic makeup are you a man.
I'm human.
I'll let you finish. Let me know when I can speak.
No, you are a female.
I'm a human.
You're a female.
Nowhere in your genetic makeup, sweetie, are you a man. So you cannot respond to, deal with, and or handle your children as a man would. You are doing it as a mother. You're doing it with your maternal instincts and everything that you have learned as a daughter, sister, mother, human. Whereas a man, see, this is okay. So it's like me saying,
I wasn't raised by good parents. My parents didn't teach me shit.
Ain't nobody asked you how you was raised.
You want to know?
I'll just ask you a simple question: are you a woman?
I'm telling you about a male and a female, male and female. I was raised.
Hold on one second. I just want to check in. Blue, are you okay? Are you triggered? Are you okay?
I'm just stating that
Okay.
a woman
Just checking.
just as good as a man at raising a child if they know the qualities to raise a male child and a female child, which I do. Okay, I know the difference in being emotional. I know when I need to be emotional, when I need to be sympathetic, but I also know when it's time to be hardcore.
Can you show your son how to shave when he gets his first stubble? When he gets his first stubble, can you show him with your stubble, with your face, how to shave?
I have. Who the hell have?
I want to change the topic real quick because this is getting a little bit heated. But here's the thing I have a question about, because I noticed something about myself. I'm going to sum it up real quick. When we've had a room like this and people were coming at 6 and people were coming at Mega, I didn't really care. I'm like, okay, we're having a controversial topic. But I just noticed something with 6 and Mega, talking to Blue, it made me feel uncomfortable. So my next question to you guys in the room are, do we have gender biases?
So most definitely, because the same way that she could say that she can teach a son how to be a son, she can raise a man to be a son to be a man. She has all the intangibles of how to be manly and all this stuff. If she were to walk into a barbershop full of men having barbershop talk, could she stand there without her emotions being bothered? Could she take the tone of the man? Could she? And I'm not saying that you couldn't, sweetie. Could I please finish the point?
That's my other side skill. I'm a barber. I was raised around men. I was raised around veterans, hardcore, old.
Are we talking about individual? Are we talking about you as an individual or women as a whole and what we as men go out here and do in the world?
Let me ask this.
You are a one-off, sweetie. Not every woman is out here digging her hand in the ground, nor does she know how to turn on a tractor, let alone how to drive one.
That's what I'm trying to say, honey, is if women want to be more manly and be able to do stuff that men do on a daily basis, they should not be discriminated. They should not be discriminated on, for one. 2, they need to be given the chance to learn how to work on a car, learn how to build, learn how to put a roof on a house, learn how to do plumbing, and not be taught to be all Miss Prissy and this and that, and then, oh, you got to wear makeup, you got to fix your hair, you got to do this, because it don't fucking matter when it comes down to it. When it comes down to it, we're all the same. My hands work just as good as yours do. You know what? Most women's hands are smaller than men's, so women's hands can get in tighter spaces better than men's can. And I'm gonna tell you that for a fact after being fucking.
And our genetic makeup of our back make us a lot stronger than you. So where you need help or a pulley or a dolly, where you need help or with a pulley or a dolly to pick up a 50-pound box, we can just bend over and pick it up.
I did that. I don't want to go to that point, but I want to tell you, no, women are women, and y'all can have babies. And I'm great on that point. we can whatever we gonna do, and however that DNA get together and a baby come, I got that. But you're not gonna tell me that you're stronger than me. Not tomorrow, yesterday.
Wait, women can't be stronger than men?
Wait a minute. Why y'all still talking?
Okay. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Yeah, but y'all gonna tell men that women are stronger than men?
This is exactly why women get equal pay, right?
That's not what I said.
And they can't. I was at
We
a
don't get equal
job
pay.
and
I haven't seen any man on
excuse my language. No. Why are you still talking?
18 months
Because you ain't supposed to
and
be
they can't
talking.
work without any painkillers.
You don't.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Mega. Finish your thought.
Right, because it's like how you gonna be the boss of the job and then you gonna tell me to pick up a box and you're the woman, you're the boss. Why you can't pick up the box?
But you know women pick up boxes, right?
It depends on how big the box is. That's what they gonna tell you.
So let me ask you a question, Oma.
Yes.
What percentage of women would you say fall into the trap of makeup, lashes, lip gloss, nails, hair done?
Oh, boy,
What percentage of women would you say fall into that category?
I would honestly say like about 80%.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying in this conversation. When we're talking about 80% of women are out here getting their hair done,
Right.
lashes on, nails done. If you can't open a fucking door without breaking your nail, you ain't picking up no 50-pound fucking boxes. You ain't climbing up no ladders. You ain't crawling through no crawl spaces under no house. You're not jumping up in no attic doing no insulation because your nails, your lashes, your makeup, your hair will not allow you to.
Hey man, I don't even know you. I love you. I love that nigga. I don't know what he's
Mega, you could hit him with a fave. He is a streamer. His name is Mr. 6'6", and he does have also topic conversations in his streams as well.
We ain't even gotta do that.
Yeah, you can show appreciation. I'm just saying.
No, I'm Mega. See, I know his shit too, and we gotta do that today. We got a fave.
Mr. Six.
Yes, ma'am.
For your comment, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to be rude. If I come across rude, I'm sorry.
Not at all. Thank you. Not at all.
I'm stating that as a woman that lives both lives,
right?
If women would step up and learn the quality to be a man, not sexually or anything like that.
Right.
To be a man.
No. Say what you're gonna say. Not be a man.
Thank you.
You want to be a man. You want to be a man.
I didn't get that.
I don't think she never vocalized that in here. You've been putting words in her mouth for the whole discussion since I got up in here. You always do this, Mega Millions.
Yeah, she never said that, Mega.
I'm still here. I don't do it.
Okay, Mr. Six, back to what I was saying. Thank you for helping me with that. What I was saying is if women, instead of believing what they were taught,
thank you.
That they've got to wear dresses, that they've got to wear nails, that they've got to look pretty all the time, and learn what women did back in the day when they foraged for their food, when they hunted for their food, when they lived off the land just like men do still to this day, then they would know what it's like to be a man. Learning to change the oil, learning to change your tire, learning to put a freaking alternator on your car, I mean, come on. There's so many things I could put in this category.
Right, but see, let me flip it on you, because respectfully, if I did makeup, if I learned how to do nails, if I learned how to cook, if I learned how to iron and fold clothes, if I did all of the womanly things that women do, it doesn't make me any better at raising a daughter just because I take on a bunch of tasks that women do.
I didn't say that. What I said was,
No, you didn't listen. You didn't even let that marinate.
I mean, so you're basic, but what I'm getting from what you're saying is that the fact that you know you're able to do these things that more normally a man would do, it gives you a better understanding of what a man is. Therefore, you are able to you are better equipped to raise your children because you've gone through certain things that men do. So you are a better example of what a man should be. Therefore, you feel you could raise a better man than most mothers. That's what I'm getting from what you're saying. Okay, so if you're saying that, what my response is, if I had a daughter and the mother died on the birth table, just because I'm doing hair, just because I'm doing all of these womanly tasks, because I'm now called to do it, I have to do it. It doesn't mean that I'm any better than I was before the mother of my child left this planet. I'm no better at being a mother because I'm not a mother. So although I'm taking on motherly duties and I'm doing motherly things, it does not, as a man, make me adequate enough to say I could be a better mother than what your mother would have been for you. Even though I'm doing everything your mother would have done, I'm still not your mother. So I'm just trying to get you to see that even though you're doing things that the father would do, you're still not a father. You're still a mother.
Okay, just real quick.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to let you guys know I am live streaming on YouTube and we have people watching and commenting. So every now and then I'm just going to throw in some of the comments. Jennifer says, masculine and feminine, it is the energy, not the sex, not the task. Go ahead, Blue.
You talking about sex?
So I want to say something.
Afro.
I wanted to say something. It doesn't make you. I think she's trying to say it makes her a better. I think what you're missing, she's trying to say it makes her a better mother to raise her sons because she has those added qualities that most women don't have. Just like what you just said about a father. It makes you a better father because you have those qualities to better equip you to raise a daughter.
It goes either way. As an individual, I feel like I can raise both genders because I know male folk. I know how to teach my son how to shave. I know how to teach him to work on the car. I know how to teach him how to chop wood. I know how to teach him these things. So as a mother, I can raise both. Okay. Now, if women would learn to do that, for the male side, we would have stronger men, I believe. Okay, instead of being all emotional all the time. Now, if men raising girls, okay, actually stepped up and let their feminine side out a little bit, because you do have a little bit of that chromosome in you. Get out every once in a while, let them emotions out with your daughter. You would have a closer bond with your daughter. She would respect you more. And, okay, coming from men that have raised me and helped me out through my life, being a little bit emotional every once in a while is not going to kill you. And that's what's wrong with a lot of this world, is hiding your emotions.
So I'm agreeing with everything you're saying, sweetie, but it doesn't change the fact that you're still not a man.
No,
period.
I'm not a man, and
There's
I don't
no comma, there's no comma, there's no semicolon, there's nothing behind that. So when it comes to a son looking at you, when he goes to school and he sees his friend with his daddy, when his daddy is out there catching the ball with his friend, you cannot give him that. No matter how much you try, you're not a man standing when your daddy, what was the movie Big Daddy? When I'm walking down the street with my son and we both got to pee and we pull it out on the side of the road and we put it up against that wall and we draw on that wall, you can't do that.
Actually, I can. I can do that. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. My daughter's sitting right here listening to this conversation. She's 16 years old. And I don't care if you get paid.
All right, Mega.
My daughter wants to say something, and her comment is to this subject about how it's like being raised by a single parent. She calls me her mother and her father. My son, who I raised.
Excuse me for cussing, What is that? Why everybody?
Hold on. Let her finish. You interrupted her.
Educated
Hold
kid.
on, because you know you love to do that. 'Cause I had to go off on you last time. 'Cause
Y'all do not
do that.
do not disrespect Aphrodisiac. He is the manager of this stream. Just
Here's
don't.
the main question I have for y'all. If the father of a child, think about it.
Remember if.
Hey,
If
you don't
the
learn.
child and another man steps up, who's the father? The one that raises the child or the one that gave birth? Same question, but different gender. If the mother walks away and another woman steps up, who's the mother? Think about it for a minute. It's the same thing when a woman has to step up and be a man. It's the same thing when a man has to step up and be a woman.
It's not. It's not, because you're asking a man to walk into another man's place. It's an easily fulfilled job. You're asking a woman to walk in. Let me finish to respond to you, sweetie, so you can Can I respond to you, please? May I respond?
All right, hold on. Let him respond. I'm gonna mute you for a second. Go ahead, 6.
You just said
Go
up
ahead,
there and
baby.
said if a man were to leave and a man walks in, who's the daddy? If a woman walks out and then a woman walks in, who's the mama? So if I'm a mama and the man walks out and I choose to step up and be the daddy, am I not the daddy? No, you are not. It's not the same, because a man is walking into the role of another man. The woman is walking into the role of another woman. You are now going against everything genetically and stating that even though there is a lack of man, I as woman can now fulfill man's duties. No, you cannot. The same way we as men cannot fulfill all of yours. We just can't. We will never birth children. Ever. No matter how much I train myself to be a woman, I will never birth a child. Period. Like, I don't even know how you can argue that. Like, so you're telling me that basically, if a man had a woman walk out on him and he now has to assume the womanly roles of the house, he's now the mother of said child. No, he is not. This is where men keep getting demeaned. This is where men keep falling short, because women are putting them in these weird ass categories. I am still a man. I am a man who has a daughter, and I'm a single father. I am not a father. Don't be telling me Happy Mother's Day on Mother's Day, like most of you mothers, most of you mothers are telling your children to do on Father's Day.
No, don't do that.
There are a lot of women out here telling they kids that I'm your daddy. I provide for you. I make sure I go to the basketball games. Well, so did the teacher. So did his third period teacher. She ain't his daddy.
Hey, I'm block everybody whoever want to talk. But no.
Okay, so
I'm that motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I have a question. So who are they supposed to tell that to if the dad's not there?
I don't think you got no visual on this.
I wasn't talking to you. You all over the place. I was talking to 6'6".
Ask your question one more time. After I'm trying to understand.
Someone that is coherent. Anyways, I said when the father is not there, when the father is not present, as what you were talking about, who do they say Happy Father's Day to, or write or get a card or something for it on that day? If it's just their mom that's doing it by themselves.
Right. So shout out to the mothers. Shout out to the mothers who were understanding that she may have had that child out of wedlock, who may have been understanding that relationship was failing, but she also understood the importance of having a man in their kids' lives. So she went out and she made sure she had male figures, father figures in their kids' lives, whether it be a third period teacher, whether it be a basketball, baseball, soccer, football coach, whether it be a pastor, whether it be a mentor at the Boys and Girls Club, whether it be a big brother at the Big Brother, Big Sister program, or whether it's at the what is it?
YMCA,
any of that stuff. It's the fact that she knows, or maybe she has uncles herself. Maybe she had a father who was a good father to her, so he'll be a great grandfather to her son. Women who try to position themselves to be a man is the reason why these men are out here thinking that they men, calling themselves alphas, and they hold bitches. If a woman finds a man to add to to what makes their son solid, a boy needs that man to tell him straighten up, suck it up. A man needs that little punch in the chest sometimes from another man. Women don't always understand men's teachings, the way that we train our sons. Sometimes y'all think we're being too hard. Don't hit on that boy. Don't say that to him like that. Stop being so hard on him. Why are you doing him like that? You will never understand a father in the way that he trains his son. It's just different. What's up, Foxy? Yeah. I would love to hear her response on when she's been on mute for a minute.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Blue. Y'all know I'm high. My bad. I apologize, Blue. I forgot I walked away and I left sis on mute. My bad. I apologize. Go ahead, Blue.
But you liked it because it wasn't no bullshit.
Someone said parenting is about guidance and living the example from YouTube.
It's not about being a man or a woman. It's about being a parent. It's
Wait a minute.
Some men can't be parents, and some women are horrible parents. Okay.
Wait. I want you to finish. How the fuck? Excuse me. How did you think you got here? Did you think two women brought you to this world?
That's not what I was.
What are you talking about?
Just answer that question. So did two women bring you into this world?
Exactly, blasphemy.
What are you?
Blasphemy.
I see your lips. No, you know the right between the wrong.
What have you been drinking tonight?
My daughter just asked the same question. Is he high? Is he drunk? What is wrong with him? Because he is all over the place.
Do you know it takes a sperm and an egg to get together to make a baby? Do you think?
Oh Lord!
I'll be good. I'm down with
my IQ is too high to get up where he at.
No, your IQ is
lowering by the minute.
Thank you.
All right. I have a new person coming in. Please welcome Tram Dog. Go ahead, Tram Dog. What would you like to say?
For me.
What?
Why'd you get rid of that dude? He seemed cool.
Well, I'm switching everybody out. So I start in the bottom left and then I just move across. But
oh damn.
But Mega, request the box again if you want. So basically you get to say something and then I just keep moving people in and out.
How many people want to get in the box? Is it a lot or not?
No, just nobody yet.
Sir, why are you inquiring about the box? You're supposed to be talking about the subject. I don't know what the subject is, but I will talk about it if I figure out what it is.
All right. Well, you just go ahead and figure out what it is from down there in the comments. Jesus, give me strength.
These are the sons of single parent mothers.
Did you say these are the sons of single parent mothers?
Oh no. I'm a different breed. I know how to stay on topic and stuff. And I was raised by a single parent household. So
I was gonna say both my boys, okay, were raised by me because their father was nonchalant, okay? One's in the Air Force, one's in the Navy. They're both great fathers and stepfathers. They're married. They got great houses. One lives in Washington, one lives in Las Vegas.
When did they join the military?
Hold on, let me address this shit though.
Okay, so they became men when they got to the military. You didn't make them men. The military made them men. Respect it. You raised them up to graduate.
They were men before they left because here's a little thing you don't know.
Their balls drop. We got it.
One thing you don't know, okay, that women do more than men do is called teaching respect of others and women included. Okay, men, women, elders. Okay, my boys say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, please, and you're welcome. They were taught that by me, not by the military.
That has nothing to do with being a man. That's being a person, sweetie. All those things is being mannerable. It has nothing to do with being a man. Everything that you're throwing out there is showing, again, I never said you had an issue raising your children, but you did not make your sons men. The world does that. The military will do that. Basketball, coaching, programs, anything where a boy has to go and have discipline shown to him, broken into him, when he's not being coddled by the love of his mother and he has to be told no, that all comes outside of the household. Men don't become men.
That's what men get confused. Not all women are coddlers. Some women know what tough love is, okay? And I'm one of them. Like I said, I had a freaking horrible childhood. I know what tough love is. I was treated like crap. I taught myself pretty much most of my skills. Okay.
Where did your son see men react to things? Because even in this conversation, I'm seeing you react still as a woman, not like a man. Right. And as men, we as men, most men are respectful to one another. They don't cut each other off. Most men in a manly conversation respect each other as men and they don't cut each other off. But in this conversation, a few times I've spoken, you've cut me off. I try to wait for you to finish and then I speak and then three words, even right now, like I can't even finish the thought. You're still, so that's what I'm saying. If your children learn this quality from you, they are not acting in a manly tendency. Respectfully, I'm not trying to demean or talk. I'm just trying to get you to see what I'm saying. Even in this conversation, there are things that are showing me your responses are in a female manner, not in a manly one. So if your child were to be in a conversation, cutting people off, not allowing them to finish statements, they wouldn't be respected as a man.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not cutting you off. You asked me a question and I responded. You kept speaking when you asked questions.
No. Okay. No.
You asked me a question. I was trying to respond and you kept talking. That's not cutting you off.
It's me
when you ask a question, it's supposed to end, not keep going.
No, you're still talking.
I'm not talking to you. You need to hush for a minute, dude, because you're all over the place. Okay? Not you. Him.
In the same place.
All right, Afro. What's your comments, Afro? Afro's like, don't spring this on me.
I'm at a loss for words because I don't even know what the topic is anymore.
All right, I was just gonna ask 6. I did order. You know what you told me, that game, the thing you gave me talked about. I think it's amazing. I can't wait. So by tomorrow we're gonna have fresh questions. So tonight we're just kind of going off of whatever anybody wants to talk about. Do you have a topic for us, 6? Because usually you always have great topics in your stream.
Trying to stick to where we currently are.
Well, somebody just asked me on YouTube, Uma, what do you think about gender roles? Oh, Lord.
There you go. Speak on it.
That's really hard because I tell people all the time, I'm a traditionalist. I'm a royalist from England. I'm a traditionalist. So for me, my opinion, for me in my life, not anybody else, is I like my man taking charge. I like letting him lead and I follow. But it's like we found a way to work it out because I don't feel like I'm subservient to him. I feel like an equal partner to him, but he does do the majority of stuff, if that makes sense. He's the one that like when we do our things, I'm working and I cook. He's working and he cleans and he takes the kids, he drives everywhere. He works 2 jobs and he takes the kids wherever they want to go. He fixes things in the house. He definitely does way more than I do. And I like it, to be honest. I like being in that feminine role. but I can understand Blue because she has not had like that positive male force as a partner in her life to help her like that. So I understand like she's had to be the man and be the woman as well. So I think
So why don't you talk to her that way?
no, because I think I really can't. Just because we're women don't mean we've had like the same life or the same upbringing.
That's it. Women can talk to
Okay,
her.
this is what I feel about the whole thing. Hold on, this is what I feel about the whole. Yeah, this is what I feel about the whole thing. One shoe doesn't like one shoe size doesn't fit. For
I'm not
everybody.
right.
So these situations that that Six and her are speaking on it, like blue Six and Blue are speaking on. What works for Blue doesn't work for Six, and what works for Six doesn't work for Blue. So I think both of them are right. I think both of them are right. What he does works for him, and what she does works for her, and it shows in the results that her sons, they both are successful. They both have families. They both have homes that they own, and it's the it's showing that what she did.
How you know that? How you know that?
When you get a chance to
I don't believe that she would. I don't. Hold on. I was even. Let me respond to what you just said. I don't believe that she would lie about. I don't believe that she would lie about her kids.
Hey guys, I just want to remind you, I'm 2K away from hitting that goal. I was supposed to get off at 11:30, but the conversations have been great in here. So if you guys can help me with that goal, I'd greatly appreciate it. And then the next goal I set will go till 12:30 if you guys want to stay on. Welcome in everybody. This is the Lotus Lounge. Go ahead, Afro.
Oh, I already asked.
Oh, Mega. Mega, go ahead. Hey, Billy. Mega, go ahead.
No, I don't get it. I mean, I understand the voice. I understand everything that's going on. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I know who that guy is, who I'm speaking to right now. And it's like, don't do that. I mean, it's like everything is cool, but you want to be louder than me, and I'm a man.
What I got to do with anything? I'm a woman. How could you be loud with me?
I don't know what brand of drugs that you are on, but you need to go to rehab because you come in this box every time we do this after dark discussions, and you don't make no damn sense.
And I hate to say this, but honey, you need to put your son back in here because he's more better at talking than you are. You was
because he understand. He understand. No, my son understand pussy and dick. Lord Jesus.
6. When you hear 6 say Lord Jesus. When 6 say,
So you're saying that your son is bisexual because he understands both.
yo.
No, pussy and dick. Dick
Yo.
goes to the pussy.
But you know what?
It ain't no boo boo shit going on.
I'm gonna tell you.
Omar, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Do you truly believe that there are just certain things you cannot show your sons as a woman?
1,000%. And I'm very grateful that I have my ex-husband is an integral part of the children. And when they were growing up, I actually never really, okay, a lot of times I had to because I'm a mom, but for the most part, when it came time to cleaning our kids down there, my ex-husband did it. I'm talking about diapers because how do I say this respectfully? The plumbing is different. And I am aware of the plumbing, but I am not 1,000% aware of the plumbing. So my ex-husband understood my hesitation about that. So he was very good with, when it comes to that, I'll do it. And then, and then also too with like the shaving, I never taught my kids to shave. He did. Um, Other stuff, just like body stuff. I don't understand their bodies. Like, why did they stink like that? Like when they were 12, 13, what does that smell? I don't know. And he just handled a lot of it, What's that?
So what's the problem? I don't know. You say you still with your husband.
No, I didn't say that. Didn't say that.
Oh my God.
Smoke another point, dude. Let's smoke another
No,
point.
they did use deodorant, hillbilly. They did use deodorant, but it was just like there's something about a teenage boy. They have a strong smell. When those hormones are coming in and that testosterone's going, they use deodorant. They use Axe body spray, but they were just back then they were kids. They were growing. They just had growth spurts. They were, all sorts of stuff.
On that topic, okay, I got something on that one. 2 boys, 2 daughters, okay? One boy had BO, one didn't. Girl has BO, one doesn't. It doesn't matter the gender when it comes to that either. It's called a pH balance.
So take care of yourself. You can throw up any gang sign you want to. Just take care of yourself.
Thank you.
She is not throwing up. That woman is not throwing up no gang signs. What's wrong with you?
Hey, come on, let me reposition this question to you.
Please.
What exactly is it? Because in this, just from what I'm hearing from this conversation, men aren't needed.
For me, I need a man. Huh. I need a man.
It's almost to say that if the man gives you a child, you birth said child, that child will grow up just fine without said father. That's what I get from Persephone.
Okay, but I can't say that.
If she was leading a seminar where everyone is taking from
fuck that, bro. Don't do that.
It would be a situation of
the household.
Everyone.
The household.
It would be a situation of basically everyone basically hearing that in spite of the man being there, I didn't need one because my lack of one allowed me to learn for myself what a man is supposed to be. And then I passed that down to my sons, never needing a man to show my children how to be a man.
What is a single parent supposed to do? This goes for both genders, okay? Like I said, take the gender out of it. Take the gender out of it. As a person, as a human person, okay? Raising a child, male or female. Mecca, stop. Go back to the cave you came from, dude. Go. Stop for a second. I'm talking to Six. You look like a respectable gentleman. I'm sorry for the interruption. Like I was trying to say, dear, what I'm trying to say is as an individual person, I'm not saying a woman's better than a man. I'm not trying to say that a man's better than a woman. I'm saying as individual people, if we learn qualities better because that other parent, whether it's because of death or because they left when we didn't want them to, if we learn to teach our children when there's no one else around how to be a man or a woman, don't you think it would be better instead of a woman telling a boy, oh, well, you can't do this? Like you said earlier, coddling. Women, a lot of women that are single mothers of sons, they coddle them, but not all do. Okay? So what I'm saying is as an individual, not just as a woman, okay? Take out the woman thing. Whether I was a man or a woman.
I was going to take the woman out. I don't even know how you remove gender when we talk about how men are inadequate. Men don't do what they need to do.
Men are inadequate. That's not
That's the consensus. No, as a top extremist, sweetie,
having hundreds of women in my life over the past 2 years, this has been the consensus that men are inadequate. There are a lot of single mothers on this app who do not have a man in their household readily available.
You know what? You want to know why I want a man? I'm going to tell you why. I don't want a man to help me raise my child. I've done that. Okay, I'm doing that on my own. I need a man for mental, emotional, and social support. I don't need a man to do everything for me. I need a companion, someone to sit down and cuddle with when I need to be cuddled, hugged, hugged on, kissed on. You know, that's what I need a man for. Yes, I would appreciate it.
What do your kids need a man for?
I don't need a father. I'd rather not have one.
Do you hear? Exactly, sweetie. Do you hear how quickly your daughter answered that question based on how you raised them? This is exactly.
The reason I don't need a man.
Well, hold on.
Out of the box, baby. No kids in the box.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let's see your hair. But don't put your face because your mom's account could get banned because they don't let minors on the on the thing. Go ahead, sweetie. What would you like to say?
The reason I don't want a dad really is because half the dudes that have come into my life to be a dad end up being a very good dad or man or person in general.
How do you
have to do what every other man who is?
Wait, hold on. I have a question for you. How do you feel? Do you know? I don't know how old you are, but are you interested? Do you already know like what your preference is for relationships, men, women, both? Can I ask that to Mom Blue? Can I ask that?
You can ask whatever you want to.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, is your preference men, women, both?
Women, but not because of a gender thing.
Okay.
It's just a personal preference.
Personal preference. Okay. Mega. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Six, then Mega.
This is exactly what I was saying when she initially was giving her point. It's the fact that, again, you putting yourself in such a position to think that you are fulfilling the role of the man leaves your children feeling as though a man isn't needed in their lives. And that's my point. That's been my point for the past hour.
Point that you didn't understand she just said. I didn't do that to her.
It was her.
Father did that to her.
You cut me off again, just so you know.
Used her brothers and her sister and her and me. She saw her father do methamphetamines in front of her.
That has nothing to do with every man, though. Did you? So, first of all, once again, you cut me off. And I understand that it's
is because there's certain men on this planet that think because excuse my language.
You're correct.
I didn't say anything. I said there are certain men in this world that think because they believe that they're better than
I don't care about nobody on the planet. I said, did you fix it?
And
did you fix it?
a woman can feel in any manner, whether it's joking around or not, they can lay a hand on that woman. And that's what my daughter was taught by her father.
I would never let another woman talk over me. I have my son. I have my two daughters with me. I have all three kids. Every position that I'd put any woman in, I have all my kids with me. So I would never let you talk over me and whatever you think. You still on amphetamines or whatever. You still a drug addict.
I'm not a drug addict.
You gotta fix your fucking.
What is he doing?
Can we stop? Can we mute him? Yeah, can we mute him?
She never said she's never done drugs. She said that at the beginning of the stream. She said her ex did all the drugs.
Okay, so this is what
Afro, go ahead.
I wanted to I wanted to say something. Yeah, I have the same sentiments because my mom and dad were married for 16 years, and for the whole 16 years, he was putting us through hell. So by the time I was 16, I was like, I would just rather him just send a check in the mail because he used to when I was 8 years old, he used to pinch me all the time, and then after that, when I turned 10, I started to get choked,
Oh no.
slapped in
Oh
the face.
Lord.
Then he would get my siblings to attack me. So after that, I was leery. I didn't want any interaction with nobody. I didn't want any other man that my mom dated. I didn't want any interaction with them. Even going to church, even going to church, like the men there were like kind of pedophilish that worked at the church. So even looking for father even looking for even looking for father figures out of the home, like it was something wrong with those men. So like to her point, like when you were saying like find father figures in like sports and stuff, even the coaches, like it's coming out in the news. If you're paying attention to the news and stuff, it's coming out. Coaches are touching on their players. So
there are teachers out here touching on little boys. It goes
teachers,
both ways.
Yeah, teachers too. Yeah, teachers. Yeah, I was just saying.
There are women, female teachers touching on little boys. So for Stephanie, when you're nodding your head as though this is a reason, that has nothing to do with why my daughter can't find a good father figure. It doesn't matter that there's a teacher in her school that touches on kids. There are 40 others that do not. It doesn't matter that I met one woman who was an abusive woman who beat her daughter because I could meet another woman who would not. It's just crazy that your daughter is summing up all men. Her daughter is summing up all men.
Her mindset is like that because of her mindset might be like that because of the situations that have occurred or whatever. Yeah, the situations that. Yeah. I don't think that about all men. I just avoid it because of those isolated situations.
Welcome in, Hillbilly. What would you like to say?
I think he froze.
Oh, is he frozen? Oh,
How's it going? No, you see, that's the whole.
we can't hear you.
Your service is bad, Hillbilly.
We can't hear you, sir.
Go back out.
Well, no, everything that we're in this conversation, everything else is like my dad was never a father to me.
Yeah, Hillbilly, we couldn't hear you. Request the box. So we have in the comments, Blaze said the daughter referenced all the men being mean. Who's verifying these men before they come around the children? Vetting before they come around the children. Boss Man said, why do so many women make poor choices of the man who they welcome? Oh boy.
Good. Thank you.
That's a question.
Hold on, Persephone. Hold on. Because that's the problem. You're speaking on how you're such a good mother, how you've taken on all these qualities of men, but you allowed a man to come into your kid's life and make them feel the way that they feel about men. You allowed that, not them. It has nothing to do with the man. Even if that man was doing those things, it was done under your watch. So I want to know, is there any accountability for the man that you chose before your kids ever knew this man? You knew him first. Before your kids were ever brought into this world, you vetted him first. So if things happen to your children from the man that you said that you cannot, please stop. Please, sweetie, I have been so respectful to you.
All right, hold on. Let him finish his thought, because we don't cut people, when they're talking. Go ahead, Six, finish, and then I'll let Blue respond to you, and then we'll keep it classy, guys. We'll keep it classy.
I'm trying. I want to know, and this is for all the women, when you are vetting men that then become bad figures, bad examples, bad people in general, and do things to your children, is there any accountability on the on the behalf of the mother who allowed this to happen to their children?
All right.
That's my question.
I'm going to let Blue answer. When Blue answers, guys, give her the floor so she can get out what she wants to say. Go ahead, Blue. Blue.
First of all, when I met her father, he was a great guy, had a great job, had a house, owned his own video store, so he had his own business, was a great guy. Okay? After we were together for fucking years and already had my daughter, he started running around with some old buddies from high school, started drinking, started sleeping around on me, and then got into freaking methamphetamines. And now that's his love and passion, is gambling and methamphetamines. I left. And you know the only reason I went back? Because my stepsons and my stepdaughter begged me to come back because I was the only one taking care of them. I dealt with that. I dealt with the beatings. I dealt with the belittling, the gaslighting, all of it to protect my children. When I met the second guy I was with, Ireland's stepfather, the one who put me half paralyzed, I have a brain aneurysm from him. My face is fucked up from him. My throat is screwed up from him choking me. Okay? I was with that man. He was a freaking U.S. Army veteran. No background, criminal background, no nothing. I checked him out. He was a great fucking dude. Okay? And after being with him, same thing. Ran into an old buddy from freaking high school. Started holding around. Got into drugs. Soon as I found out about the drugs, I went homeless. He found me. He beat me. Dragged me.
Just once more, is there any accountability? Because you said 3, 4, 15 things that these men have done. What part did you take? What part did you take and are you owning in this happening to your kids and around your kids?
All the time. I blame myself 24/7. You don't realize I dealt with the beatings, the belittling, the gaslighting. Okay? The reason my child is the way she is because she saw men, her mother, in the most ungodly manner ever.
I have a question that I want to ask the room. With the breakdown of relationships, there's the two parts, right? Which one do you guys feel is more prevalent in today's society? Again, just your opinions. We don't need to be an expert, just your opinions from your point of view. Is it that the women are not being accountable and dating these badass men? Or on the flip side of that, is it that men are lying to women, putting on a false persona, and then once they got them in a relationship, they go back to who they are? And now the woman is stuck or trapped, like in Blue's case. What do you guys think? 6, I'm gonna give it to you first, then Hillbilly, then Blue.
Sorry, I didn't.
Go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead. Ladies first. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, 6. I was just gonna say that's happened to me twice. Men making me believe that they were something they weren't. Making me believe that they were gonna be the one man in my life that was truthful, that was honest, that was gonna be there for me, my shoulder to cry on, everything that I needed as a human, not just a woman. And I sat there for years and dealt with it because I thought I could fix it after the fact, after they got on the drugs. I tried to send them to counseling. I called the cops. I did everything I possibly could, and I'm still where I am. So I still, to this day, deal with that freaking image in my head. The reason my daughter's the way she is because of the men that came in my life. But the thing is they portrayed to be something they weren't. So how, again, is that my fault?
Okay.
If they weren't who they truly were, how is that my fault? I didn't do that to them. I didn't make them stick that needle in their arm. I didn't make them puff that powder. All I did was be there for them, cook for them, clothe them, do everything I possibly could for them. Okay? Even freaking to the point of bathing them sometimes. Okay? I'm a good woman. I'm a good mother, and I didn't deserve it. I didn't ask for it, but it happened. So when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, because men can be that way too. Women can be mean as fuck and not give a fuck.
All
What
right.
it
I
comes
have,
down to is if you want to be in a relationship with somebody and you're in that relationship and you decide you don't want to be there no more, or that you want to be on drugs or alcohol, and that drug and that alcohol is more important than your children or your person, leave.
I have somebody requesting the box. Thank you, Blue. I'm going to take you out. Request the box when you're ready. We're going to go to Afro, Hillbilly, Mr. Six, and then Mega. Thank you. Afro?
Oh, I want to say that was my dad problem too. He loved the drinking would turn him into a whole totally different person.
Okay, Hillbilly?
Yeah.
Oh, no. All I was going to say is, as much bad as she was saying about men, I have the uncanny ability to pick out the most psychopathic women in the whole world. So I see where she's coming from. I mean, like, literally, it was like I have the uncanny ability to just, like, attract the psychos. Like, freaking crazy women.
All right.
Like, literally tore freaking, like, posters off my wall while I was at work, and I come home and I'm like, well, where'd that go? It's just all, it's in the trash. And I'm like, why? But yeah.
Okay,
All
6.
right, so I'm just saying it goes both ways.
Thank you. 6.
It's crazy that I could choose a woman, choose her to have my son, and then she be the woman that keeps me in every way, keeps me away from my son. And I ain't never had no woman jumping in immediately saying, oh, she should have. No, it was, you should have chose better. Y'all need to quit sticking your dick in everything. You need to learn you should have been married first. You chose her. You the one that had a baby with that woman, right? So it's just crazy how so many times men have to be accountable for their badass mistakes while women are coddled. And it's no different, respectfully. And I want to say this in all respect, Uma. I'm not trying to trigger nobody. But it's no different. Look, you want a topic? Here's one for you. The woman who goes out at 10 o'clock to go running in her neighborhood on the outside, up and down the street. If someone to stop and snatch her up, grab her, is there any accountability on her behalf? The young lady who goes to the bar and she's wearing a skimpy dress, where if she turns or bends over a certain way, you may see a little cheek. There might be a little bit of cleavage to come out. If a man gropes her, grabs her, is there any accountability? Because I've had this conversation before, and it's always come back on the man should have known better. He shouldn't have put his hands on her. Why can't we go walking at 10 o'clock at night? He shouldn't have been out there praying on her. Is there any accountability for what the situations and positions that women put themselves in? I understand y'all need a safe space. I understand you should be the most protected creatures on this planet because you give life. But the fact that women don't make badass choices and there's no accountability is sad.
Yeah, but the same could be said about.
Hold tight. It's the dude who ain't showing his face. He have all the knowledge.
What you want to see, bro? I'm naked. I'm in the bed. I'm here.
Oh,
I show
no.
my face all day, every day, brother. I ain't got no reason to hide.
Do it. Let's
Tap the
try
picture.
to you this. I was going to church one Sunday, and my wife wanted to have her cleavage out. And I was like, nah, that ain't what we do.
Afro?
And we're done.
I was gonna say that even if she went at 6 a.m. in the morning or 4 a.m. in the morning running at the park or whatever, it can be any time of the day that she's running at the park and get attacked or running in her neighborhood and get attacked by somebody. Just the same that she could go to the bar. She can go to, hold on, shut up, hold up. Could you mute him? Could you mute him? Could you mute him? Thank you. She just like she could go to the club and be she might not be like dressed like too provocative, but it's like stuff is covered up appropriately, but she could still be touched and groped because I have a bunch of I used to work with a bunch of female coworkers, and we would go out to the bars and to the clubs, and that would happen to them, and they and none of them dress like what you were describing, but it still happens.
So
people in the world, you have some men just some men and women just don't have control over themselves.
In other words,
so
there's no
are you?
accountability on those women's
That's what I was gonna say. What you're saying is the men have no accountability because they're the ones actually reaching to touch somebody without permission, without consent. So you're saying it's the men that do those things are the ones lacking accountability.
Yeah.
Got you. Mega?
It's just like when a bunch of young guys are out with their friends and one of the friends try to hit on a lady and she says, "Oh, I'm not interested. I got a man," or whatever. Then
Okay, I want to twist this.
Or whatever. And then he goes over and like throws a drink or be like, "Oh," or says something like, "Oh, you don't look you ugly anyways," or something like that.
Wait, I want to twist it. 6. Okay. What you're saying is
I don't want. Hey, Torn can't control this conversation.
no, because I'm wondering how is this different? Because you're saying, right? Like it's what the woman wears, and it's kind of like she in a way invites the attention in a negative way, right? But what about
If you call the police right now and said that your man did something to you, before they question anything that you said, they are going to reprimand him. They're going to throw his ass on the ground. They may come through your door with guns in hand. This is what happens when a woman says, "He touched me."
But wait, I didn't finish.
The accountability is there because all you got to do is dial 3 numbers and he will be dealt with.
I didn't finish my thought though. I don't want to have to mute everybody in my stream, but let's yeah. All right. Good night, LB. Thank you for being here. So my thing is the discussion, the discussion in the room right now is a woman invites that attention. If she dressed sexy and a man is like calling her off and being suggestive or touching her, that the argument is that she invited that. But how isn't that the same thing for you guys when you're streaming and gay guys hit on you and you don't like it? Are you inviting that attention too?
I'm about to charge my phone. It's going to pop something up. It may take me out the box. If it do, I'm coming right back on.
Got you. Go ahead, Hillbilly. Yeah.
No, well, you see, my whole thing is you always respect another person's personal space.
No, what she said.
No, that's not what I said. I said, hold on. Let's stay on topic. The argument is a woman invites that attention by how she dresses, how she looks, whatever. So isn't it the same? No, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. So what I'm saying is, well, then aren't you as a male, as a guy, aren't you attracting the attention of a gay person when they hit on you without your consent, without your permission, when you're wearing jeans and they're talking about you in that jeans? Like, isn't it the same thing?
Absolutely. No, yes. No, I have had
vibration
conversation with me, and
Nah.
Yeah, no, I understand now what you're saying, but no, I was just saying, though, I just respect everyone's personal space.
Damn, a man can't speak.
Yeah, no, I've had a CD come up and sit right next to me, and this was like over 10 years ago. It was like I'm the one that's attractive to the.
All right, listen, I'm gonna need you to not overtalk each other because it's confusing to the people in the comments. We are a show and I need you to stay on topic. Please. All right. Mega, go ahead.
No, it's like no, it's no.
It's not the same thing?
A man can't touch me.
But you're not hearing what I'm saying. Isn't that this? Shouldn't we blame you for making the guy come on to you?
No, I'm cool. I'm already aggressive.
Thick, welcome in, love.
So I'm not a man that ain't gonna come on to me because he already know my man.
But that happens though. If you're a streamer, there could be a guy that come into your stream. If you're on the street, there could be a man that hits on you. So are we saying that you're inviting that in?
Yeah, I'm fine as fuck. I'm tall as fuck. And if I was gay as hell, I'd be the best catch for one of these gay ass men. You goddamn right. Yes, I do welcome it because I'm a loving, inviting, good-looking brother, and it don't matter who you are, you're gonna feel my presence.
Hillbilly request the box. It's Hillbilly request the box.
If I take myself downtown and I get my dick grabbed in Atlanta by some gay ass man in the middle of the night, it's my fault that I'm walking out downtown around a whole bunch of gay people in Atlanta. That's on me. Yes.
Okay.
The same way it's on that woman who chose to take her ass outside at a certain time of night and run through the streets with no protection. Yes. Like, this is the accountability that, again, men will always take. They have to take where women don't have to. Because in this, even in asking this question, not one person yet has said, yes, there's a level of accountability for women. It's immediately turned, well, why did he? Why couldn't he? He should control himself. Had he not done it, then she wouldn't have had to have. No.
Actually, I was going to say that, Six. There is an accountability for us women. When
go.
We,
I love you, girl.
And I'm not saying that it is okay. This is reality. Ladies, for those of us who cover up on this stream, we don't get gifted like the girls who got their chiches all out.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
If we're not bouncing in our chair and we got a little jiggle going on.
That's true.
Hello.
Let's just keep it real. Every woman that is ever in existence knows how to be sexy. We know how to be sexy at work.
That's
and
true.
We know how to be sexy at the club. We know how to go throw that fishing line out, and we know how to keep that pole real close. Let's not play stupid.
I like it.
And
I like it.
If we know that we should not be wearing that over there, but we do it anyway, and people look at us a certain way, and a guy's like, damn, girl, you fine. And you're like, why are you talking to me like that? Come on now. You know exactly why he's talking like that. Because you look good in that shit, and that man just happens to approach you in a different manner than saying, hello, beautiful, or hello, what's your name?
Did I say anything wrong?
No, you just keep cutting. When people are talking, you just overtalk them, and then people in the comments can't hear. But Six, that was.
I love my lady back there because she's like my therapist. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm on the couch.
Thank you. Six, I thought that was great that you took accountability by saying that, if I'm walking in this area and it's blah, 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 of course it's my fault. So now my next question to the room is, do you guys feel men are more accountable than women?
Fucking right. Because we are told, why did you fall? Why did you break that? Why did you hit that? Why when it's a girl, now mind you, it's not most cases. It's not every case. But in most cases, the girl who falls, who messes up, is told, it's okay, honey. It'll be okay. She's coddled. She's taken for ice cream. The little boy is told, get up, try it again, suck it up. So when it comes to accountability, men have always had to be accountable, period. Where women are told, go get your education. Finish school. Don't be out. A mother would be okay with her 16-year-old son going and working at McDonald's after school to help pay the light bill. A father is not okay with his daughter being out at that same fucking restaurant at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night to help him do anything. It's just not the same, Uma.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
I can't argue with that.
Wow, that was amazing. So
With that being the case,
hey, brother, I'm gonna let you get right back to what you was doing. I ain't did shit I supposed to do today. I was gonna cook some spaghetti. I went to Kroger's and I bought some shit. Didn't have nothing to do.
Okay, hold on? What does this have to do with the topic at hand? We don't want to know what you was cooking today.
No,
we are talking about thought-provoking.
So
we are having a thought-provoking conversation, and you talking about spaghetti. I don't care what you was about to eat.
Good night, guys.
If you hungry, go stick the SpaghettiOs up in the microwave. Yeah.